फिर से रन कर, वो जो पुराना वाला है उसको वर्जन 1 करके सेव कर, और जो न्यू वाला है उसको वर्जन 2 करके सेव कर। और
Yeah. So hello friends, good afternoon from India. This is Gautham Kolluri from CIP Study Abroad. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and previously worked in Constable College as the international student. Apologies for being offline for about 3 weeks. I came to India due to a family emergency. And, my brother had brain stroke and he had been admitted, and thankfully things are okay. But he was in the ICU for about 9 days, and my dad has also had Parkinson's, so kind of family I had to spend time. So I'm slowly getting back. I'm trying to have 2 or 3 days a week of Zooms. So I just we have Shubham here, and I just wanted to uh, you know talk to Shubham and also explain this to all the other Zoom members who are applying to Canada and also in the process and have the dependents come in. So Shubham, so very important bit here when we talk about the dependent work permit, right? Spouse open work permit. When can you apply? Ideally, we advise students to apply after you start your okay, you get your visa, you start your studies, then you can apply, because one of the requirements for the spouse open work permit is that you are a full-time student actively pursuing your studies in Canada. That is one of the requirements for the spouse open work. That is one. Second, uh, we have hundreds of approvals for spouse open work permit, and in many cases, for the first time, about 70% approvals. Sometimes bad luck, we resubmit and it is approved. But most students, unless there is any misrepresentation, I think in all my entire career, I've been doing I've started CIP 20. This is my 23rd year, and Canada, I think I've been doing for about 13 years now. This is my 13th year. We only had one person who was refused, and that too because of misrepresentation. So generally, most spouse open work permits are approved. First time about 70%. Second, if you're very unfortunate, maybe you will have to reapply. Second time, third time, very rare refusals, but happens. So one refusal, what I remember is because the guy had a New Zealand visa refusal and he did not indicate. So that was the only issue out there. Some students, for some reason, do not indicate US refusals as well. So please don't do that. Make sure that you don't get banned you for misrepresentation. So one, you so three things are very important when we talk about the spouse open work permit. Okay, the first is relationship. Why is it important? Because there are so many unfortunately, some criminal elements who are using this program for, facilitating immigration. So visa officers look at relationship as a primary criteria. That is very important. So how long have you been married, right? Was it a traditional marriage or a love marriage? And if it was a traditional marriage, was it a cultural, right? Court marriages are not legal norm. It's not a cultural norm here in India. So second, that and how long have you lived together as a wife and husband? So relationship is very important. Second, finances, and third, not the most important, but again, still kind of education and work experience, how the person can contribute. So this is what is important for spouse open work permit. In your situation, one, to answer your question, you can apply for your spouse after you start your studies in Canada. That is one. Second, relationship is very important. Is it an arranged marriage or a love marriage, Shiva?
It's arranged marriage.
Arranged marriage, right? But again, see,
Yes.
you haven't. Uh, One of the biggest things, if you had got married before you submitted your visa, it would have been much. It would be kind of less complicated. But again, it's an arranged marriage, and we are doing it proper as per the cultural norms. But however, the relationship is a bit weak.
We're quite close, and we like in weekends we stay together, so go here and there, and we are planning a trip to Goa as well. and we have
Yeah,
a
well,
chat.
let's hope, but again, still the reality is that you haven't really lived together as a wife and husband, right?
Yeah,
Very
we
little.
haven't. But only thing is like when in December when she gets married, she's gonna live with me until I go to Canada for 2 months. Like that.
So that's one. Second, financials. Okay. So first, relationship, make sure that, as I advised you, Papa Sip Jab Baat Hui Ko, have a proper traditional marriage, cultural marriage. That is very important.
Yes.
The job of the visa officer is to ensure that this is a genuine relationship and not, unfortunately, you see these things happen. So that's very important, and finances are very important. Okay.
Yes. So how much finances will she require and how it has to
Minimum
be
requirement
presented?
for minimum requirement for an adult is about $12,000.
12,000 Canadian dollars. Okay.
Canadian dollars, more the better. So source of income, proofs of income is important.
Yes, sir. And also, how can she represent the financial like in a bank statement? Is it like because her father can
Bank
finance
statement.
directly, or how it has to be shown?
Bank statement.
A bank statement. Okay, it's like it's okay if you 1 month bank statement or something, 1 or 2 months.
Bank balance statement. If general, two options: bank statement, or if the person is employed and has a consistent source of income, then you can show a 6 month statement.
Okay, okay. And what is exactly a balance statement? Can you explain? I don't understand
Ba-
clearly.
Balance statement is basically a letter or a certificate from the bank confirming that the person has an account open so and so, the account number is so and so, and as of today, the balance in the bank is in the account is so and so.
Okay, so even if it's not like a 6 months delay, and if we directly put that much money, and then we can show the balance statement, it's fine.
Source of income and balance statement, this is important, whatever you're doing. For example, if the person has a 10,000 salary and showing 20 lakhs, it doesn't match, right? That's very
Yeah,
important
yeah.
to add additional statements. Kahan se paise aa rahe? What is this?
Yeah, her father will be the
Business.
source. So
Okay, that's good. I mean, your parents and her parents can do it. And your salary, Shubham, what is your salary?
at the moment, it's 35,000 rupees,
35,000, right? You
and the
probably
EMI is
have,
going actually from myself.
yeah, but you might have some, you might have some savings, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So fingers crossed for your visa. Travel history is good, but sometimes when you have masters, it's a bit of a pain. But I hope
Yes,
everything
yes.
works.
Hopefully.
Keep me posted. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for your information.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take care. I think Shubham and Komala from Chennai. Komala, are you here? So I have Komala from Chennai and then Shajia from Kerala, currently working in Abu Dhabi, and Rahim Mistry here. Komal, are you here? Komal? Partha, I think. Kamala, sorry, I'm sorry. Kamala from Chennai. Okay, she might not be here. So Shajia from Kerala. Shajia, are you here? Fahim Mystery. Fahim, are you here, Fahim? Fahim is not here. So instead of raising hands, kindly request you to post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. So Fahim Mystery. Fahim, I think is just posted. And next, Khan. Okay, you're in PC, and yes, you can, Rahim, you can. Okay, and Najibullah. Najib, are you here? Okay, Ritu from Kerala.
Yes, sir. I'm here. Can
Yes.
you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, sir. Actually, I came to you with a rejection case. Actually, we applied for my wife study permit on May, actually, May 30th.
Okay.
So yesterday we got the rejection, actually. So it took almost 171 days, actually.
171 days, lot of time. Okay.
And even my wife was attending classes online. She was in Conestoga, actually.
Okay.
So we opted for global business management, strategic global business management.
Okay. Ajia is here. If you don't mind, let me talk to her and then I can get back to you. She was here before.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Shajia. Yes, please. I was actually calling you. Please.
Yes, I have completed my engineering in 2009.
Okay. So where are you from?
Okay.
In Kerala? Which city in Kerala are you from, Shajia?
I'm from Thrissur.
You're from Thrissur. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Presently, I'm working in Abu Dhabi.
You're working in Abu Dhabi. And what is your age?
My age is 35.
You're 35. Okay. So what have you researched about Canada? What are you planning to do?
Actually, I want to settle in Canada. That's my aim. But there's no option. I tried for PR, so I came to know I have very less points, very less points, for CRS. So I thought I'll take a course and then go to Canada. So
Yes.
my aim is to settle in Canada. That's it.
In Canada, international students who graduate can study, work, and live in Canada.
Yes.
The government of Canada this year actually announced that from by 2025 they will actually be inviting almost 5 lakh immigrants to Canada every year.
Yes.
So it's a good opportunity. That's one of the
Yeah.
advise Canada as well. Remember, like compare UK, right? UK, Canada, for example. UK
Okay.
is a small country. It's a small island, and for UK, education is an export. Education export is a priority, but not immigration. Right? It's
Okay.
a small country and limited opportunities. From that perspective, if you compare, Canada has an agenda for immigration, and one of the big advantages is for international students who study in Canada, on the point-based CRS for you, for students like you, for people like you get additional points for studying in Canada. And
Okay.
after you study in Canada, you will be eligible based on, like if you study for 2 years, for example, you will get up to 3 years postgraduate.
Okay.
Study for 1 year, you will get a 1 year. So after Canadian work experience will give you additional points.
Okay.
So, but very important to choose a program. So what does the visa officers usually look into? 3 criteria. First is academics are very important. Okay.
Okay.
Most visa officers, the benchmark what most visa officers look is at least 60%, and with core subjects 60%, overall 60% is the minimum, but the higher the better.
Okay.
That is very important. Second, you have to choose a program. Consistent work experience is very important for adult students like you. You have to choose a program, and I would probably say like the biggest criteria is choosing the right program. So you have to choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career prospects. So tell me about your academics. When did you graduate and what is your bachelor's stream and percentage?
Okay. I have completed my engineering in electronics and communication in 2009. No backlogs, no supply. I have first class in engineering, and then percentage it's not shown. It's just, on my certificate it's written first class in engineering.
But you know, right, if it is not shown.
I didn't calculate. I forgot actually.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. No backlogs. And when did you graduate? 2009.
2009. After that, I completed MBA in HR. That was online education from Sikkim Manipal University. Passed out on 2011.
Okay. What is your current job?
I'm presently working as admin. I have 7 years experience in Abu Dhabi working as an admin. But that is all temporary contract. It's a full-time job, but on temporary basis, 6 months, 6 months, every 6 months they renew my contract.
Okay, so, and what about, so did you do West for your master's?
I just applied this week. No, not for the masters, only for the engineering I gave for West.
Okay. Are you
For
in
the
touch with the Kerala team?
just today I'm spoke to Mr. Rasoon.
You spoke to Russell today.
Yes, so he
So-
asked me to come in Zoom today to
Okay,
chat
so
with you.
35. One, for students who are applying from Middle East, unfortunately, there is a very high risk of, there is a very high refusal rate. I hardly have seen, for expats who work and live in the Middle East, a very high refusal rate, especially from the Emirates. From Saudi, we have mixed response. We have about 50 to 60% approvals from Saudi, but higher refusals from Dubai and the Emirates. One, applying for your study visa from Dubai is not an option. You might have to come to India and apply for your study visa. Reason is, when you are applying for your, when you're applying from a third country, which is not your home country, it is difficult to show ties to your home country.
Okay.
That is one. Second, you have to choose a program which is relevant to your current job and future career. Okay.
So that's what I'm confused. So which is the right
Yeah, we will talk about
course
it.
I'll be taking then?
Yeah. Second, how are you planning? See, you're an adult student and you probably have a family, right? So
Yes.
I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and we support our students extensively. For students who are applying to CIP for study visa, if you are applying in our partner colleges and universities, we are paid for our services. So we charge only, a very nominal $100 consultation fees, and that's it for spouse open work permit. For non-CIP students, we charge $500 plus tax. Okay. So in this situation, right, are you married and you have children? I need to understand so that we can plan things.
Yes, I'm married. My husband is working in Abu Dhabi. He's a travel coordinator. I have 3 kids.
Okay. So how are you planning to manage full-time studies with 3 kids?
No, first I thought of going myself and leave my kids with my parents, either here or in Kerala. And then maybe after I settle down in Canada after 6 months or 1 year, then I can bring my family.
Okay. How old is your youngest child?
She's only 1 year, 1.5.
1.5. Oh, big sacrifice.
That's why maybe next after 6 months I will be anyway leaving her to Kerala with my parents, because I'm working here. So once she's fine, then she will be with my parents.
Okay. Do you have any relatives or friends or relatives in Canada?
No one.
Any specific location you're interested in?
Nothing specific, but I need a location where it's not so cold so that my kids can also settle there, and there is a where I can find job easily. My aim is to find job easily in Canada. That's it.
When you are planning to go abroad, right? Forget the word easy. It's my advice to all applicants. There is nothing comes easy in life, especially when you're leaving your current comfort zone, your home countries, and you're coming to a new country. You have to work hard. There is no shortcut, right? But again, yes, if you, in general, if you plan things properly, if you have work experience, if you have good communication skills, it is definitely possible to get a job. In all my career, and we've helped thousands of students. Unless the person has really put in hard work and not planned, most people usually end up getting the jobs, right? You'll see a lot of people who return back from US. You'll see a lot of people who return back from UK. You'll see many people who graduated from Australia coming in. But have any of you heard or met somebody who has returned back from Canada?
No one. That's what I heard. Those who step into Canada, they'll never come back from Canada.
If you plan things, that is very important.
Okay.
So you can look into some PG programs, some leadership programs. Let me talk to Rasoon today in the evening.
Okay.
And I will have some updates. So he will have some updates for you.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. So I will coordinate with Mr. Rasoon and then I will
Yes.
follow up with him. Okay.
Rasun, okay, Rasun, let's connect in the evening. Okay. Yeah,
Yes, okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
you're welcome, Shaji. Take
Okay,
care.
bye. Okay, bye.
Ritu?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can read you. I can hear you. So
Yes, sir.
very sorry to hear your refusal. So where are you from, Ritu? Which city are you from? And
Actually, we do live in Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Actually, I was in Dubai. So currently I'm in India because my wife also resigned and we came here and we applied from India actually.
so
But
in
unfortunately,
the application, did what was your wife's status? Was she employed or unemployed?
she was like employed, she was on my visa, like a spouse visa. Okay, so I resigned from my job and her experience certificate was showing that she is still under employment, still under working like that.
Okay. Where are you from, Ritu? Which city in Kerala are you from?
From Pathanamthitta, it's
Mhm.
near Kottayam.
Near Kottayam. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your wife, what is your wife's age?
She is now 32, sir.
She's 32. Okay. In general, the visa approval for Canada is about 70 to 80%. And
Hello?
can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Right? Okay. So for all the new people who have joined the Zoom meeting, kindly post a short message. Instead of raising your hands, post a short message, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages. So there are many people and I'll be here for a couple of hours. And while we are live and there'll be many people joining us. Okay. So Ritu, in general, the visa approval rate is about 70 to 80%. What does the visa officers look in? Academics as a priority. The first thing what the visa officers look in is academics, right? General rule, minimum is about 60%, and especially in the core subjects. Okay. So, and consistent work experience is important. And unfortunately, older the person, higher is the risk of the refusal as well. So your wife is 32, and what is her academic profile? What is her highest level of education?
So she did BTech in civil engineering actually.
BTech in civil, and what is her percentage?
She's having around 68 percentage. She's having.
68 percentage. Any backlogs?
Yeah, she had around 4 backlogs. Yeah.
4 backlogs, not bad. And when she graduated in
She graduated in 2012 actually.
2012. Okay. And what did
Yeah.
she do after 2012?
Actually, after 2012, we got married and she had a gap of around 3-4 years. Like she started working from 2016 actually.
2016. So when did
Yeah.
she start her current job?
She started her current job on 2016. Same job. She's working in the one job, single job only. From 2016 to June of 2022, she worked actually.
Okay. And what was the what was the job title?
It is actually inside sales engineer. She was working in a trading company. So they're those who are selling mechanical products to construction industries. So she was asking, like, an office, it's not an admin job, it's a technical sales. So she will be preparing quotations, giving quotations to
Technical
customer.
sales.
Yeah, customer service, you can say it is. Yeah.
Okay. So she applied for global business in Constable.
Yeah, Cornerstone, yes. Strategic global business management. Yeah.
Okay. And who was your consultant?
Actually, that time we went with Santa Monica.
Okay. So remember, for adult students, I personally, right, for students who are from IT, for mechanical and engineering, it is okay to go for a PG programs in colleges because there's a wide choice. But if there is a possibility for students who are from business background, especially who are 30 plus, I generally advise to go for an MBA program.
MBA program.
It is easy from the career perspective because MBA, when a person has many years of work experience and they want to go for a managerial position, they usually go for an MBA. Right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so that is something that you will really, I would probably say not the best choice of the program. right? Second, I will have to look at the statement of purpose to understand. Again, statement of purpose is one of the important documents which the visa officers usually check in.
Yeah, actually, our recent amendment, actually, the problem happened is our file also went to Abu Dhabi. It was in Edmonton before. Until August, it was in Edmonton. They transferred the file to Abu Dhabi. Actually. So the decision came from Abu Dhabi only. But we applied from India and SDS.
Okay.
So we did medical, we did biometrics, everything in India, and it shows that we are in India only. Like we show the entry stamp, everything.
Yeah, and the residence also address was Indian address.
Resident address also was in Indian address only because, but my wife job address it was shown as I think resident address was Indian only, but job address in the UAE address it's shown actually for my wife.
Okay, and understand. So to be honest, sometimes as I said, 70%, 70 to 80% approval. There's no 100% approval from any country. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would probably, if it was my student who had reached out to me, I would have probably advised for an MBA program. So what I would advise you, Ritu, is one, if you have relatives in Canada or friends in Canada, apply for the GCMS course. Okay. It will only cost.
Actually, we applied today already. The GCMS
You
not I
applied
applied
today,
today.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
So let me give you two. So that is one. Second, once you get your GCMS notes, reach out to me, and then you can decide what to do. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Kind
I
of.
tried reaching an MD, but they are not supporting. They said they will support only people inside Canada. Yeah. To get the reason.
No, it's sorry for the GCMS notes. You mean?
Yeah, GCMS notes. I think now it's taking time, right, sir? Now I heard it is taking more than.
No, it's actually getting better now. Usually takes about 30 days. Previously, there was a lot of delay in all that.
Okay.
Okay.
I applied in both the IRCC and CABSA. I applied in both. Actually.
Both as well. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me share you our our Facebook and WhatsApp group. I will also share with you a Kerala group as well.
Yeah. Actually, I because in fact I reached you late before first time I paid advance to Santa Monica that time, and actually I approached you late, and even through you my wife got admission in TWS also as the international.
You already are aware of Kerala. Okay.
Yeah.
MBA, not really a good option. Ritu.
Yeah, but anyway, that time we paid this 1,500 card in to these people, and we got stuck up there actually.
Anyway, well, what happened is happened. Not much you can do. But are you guys going back and continuing your job in Dubai? In Dubai, or what now?
No, actually, I am going back. My wife will be here only. She will not be coming back for the time being.
So let's connect after you get your GCMS notes. And personally, as I said, I would probably, I would probably look more into a master's MBA program than a college for students who are from business background, unless you have a strong, program, very specific program you're interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No problem. I'll connect you back once I have this GCMS. So we are also, I think, withdrawing the from the college. We are also just canceling refunding the money actually, because
sometimes why don't you send a reconsideration letter and see if it works out?
Because her class is going to finish. First semester is going to finish on 20.
Oh, she's already studying online. Okay.
Yeah, she's studying online. Yeah. So we thought of just withdrawing it, and because otherwise the college will charge one semester fee.
Makes sense. I understand. Oh.
Yeah. One option is there, we can refund, we can defer it, but if the course is not correct, that time also it's not a good choice.
You should have gone for the Trinity Western University MBA program. Big mistake.
Yeah. Actually, still I think we have the offer for Jan intake. They have given They extended. I still have the offer, I remember.
Jan, yeah, I mean, Jan intake, it's very late already for Jan intake, so let's get that. Okay. Are you in touch with Sri Kutan from our Kerala team?
Hello?
Are you in touch with Sri Kutan from our Kerala team?
I'll contact him. I'll call him actually.
Okay. Okay, Ritu,
Yeah.
then keep me.
Sure. Good afternoon, Gautham.
So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages. So I just spoke to Ritu, and after Ritu, I see Fahim Mistry. I'm not sure if he's still here. And after Fahim, Khan in the chatting, Najib. Najib, are you here, Najib? Najibullah, Ritu from Kerala, Samiksha from Maharashtra.
Hello, Gautam sir.
Yeah, hello Samiksha. Kaise ho aap?
Sir, I'm good, sir. Actually, I'm in contact with Gokul sir and from Mumbai team,
Okay.
but I came in contact with them after I lodged my file.
Okay.
So that was a big mistake. So still, they suggested me a lot of things and point out many things which were wrong in my SOP. But they said, let's wait for the results, Samisha, and we'll see how things work. For backup, they also filed my course to some other college. If I get rejected, then we can proceed with them. But now things are really messed up. I'm physiotherapist by profession, sir, and I completed my master in sports. Like I'm a sports physiotherapist right now.
You're a sports physiotherapist. Oh.
Yes, sir. And I completed my graduation in 2015 and my masters were completed in 2018.
So what happened with your problem? Kya hua beti?
So first time what happened, मैंने Fleming College लिया था for therapeutic recreation PG diploma.
Okay.
And it was rejected.
The visa was refused.
Yeah, it was rejected. So I thought कि Jan intake करते हैं, but college change करते हैं क्योंकि मैंने personally देखा sir, therapeutic recreation is not that useful to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why what I did, I went to Confederation and choose health administration, thinking that if आगे चल के I have to open my own clinic or something, administrative knowledge will be always beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already had so much knowledge of this medical field, administrative will be always cherry on the top.
Okay. So is it a 2-year postgraduate diploma?
No, sir. It was 1 year, 8 months. PG
8
certificate
months,
of PG
1 year
diploma.
PG certificate. That's still not bad. Okay. See, sometimes, unfortunately, Betty, there's no 100% visa approval. And second, consistent work experience is important. And in your situation, you're a sports physiotherapist, right? Though it is related to healthcare.
Sir, I have work experience. I have experience of my own clinic as I was having my own clinic, as I was attached with the team. Plus, I was a lecturer, like guest lecturer in a medical college.
Okay. Did you apply for your visa refusal notes?
Yes, sir. Just now for second refusal, I applied today itself, and I applied via my friend who is in Canada. So he said we might get in week.
Oh, let's hope so. Usually it takes about 30 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think where things were wrong? Because, when I applied for the first time, I didn't give any financial details. It was my mistake. But during Confederation, second time, I attached everything possible, everything. Still, it went wrong.
It's the program is healthcare administration. What you're basically doing, Betty, is saying that, I am a sports physiotherapist. I no longer want to be involved in this. And I want to get into a career in healthcare management. However, you are an entrepreneur. You had your own clinic.
Yeah.
Right? So entrepreneurs, it's a bit of a tricky when you're an entrepreneur. But again, as I said, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out based on work experience, what the visa officer, case officer might not really be confident. What I suggest you is let's wait for the GCMS notes and based on.
On the other hand, I need your opinion for one thing else. Like, if you are aware, we have a license exam to
Yes.
practice as a physiotherapist. So in March, I'm going to attempt that. Luckily, after COVID, we get this opportunity to give that exam from our mother country, like home country.
Yes. Yes.
So I completed everything, and in March, I'm going to attempt. So this is like one thing. Giving exam from here is always a beneficial because we don't have to work and we can focus completely. And I'm almost ready.
That is good. Yeah. I mean, if you know, if everything works out for you and you really want to practice as a physiotherapist, this exam is a very big opportunity for you, right?
Yes, sir. So after once that exam is clear, maybe I can I opt for work visa or should I defer to May intake so that
Work
if
visa is not an option, Betty. You know, you really need an employer to support you, right? So
so
what is
many
yeah,
clinics are hiring once the exam is clear from India, from Nova Scotia and from outskirts where actually the physiotherapists who are in Canada are not willing to relocate. So
yeah,
what they are hiring employers from
yes.
India who cleared this exam.
Yeah, not on a large scale, but definitely, but it's still you need an employer to support you. So
Okay.
if you clear your exams, if study visa, why would you need a study visa if you have an employer supporting you? I would definitely consider, advise you to do that as a first option. If you clear your exams and if
Yes,
you
sir.
have an employer supporting you, then that's the best option for you. You're legally licensed.
Yes.
There is a shortage of patient. Your employer has supporting you with an LMIA, right? And going through the whole entire process of getting it. So go with the work visa.
So,
If you
but that is also a tricky one. Like in March, if I'm going to get the exam clear, then that is the option. So for safe side, can I defer to May intake and reapply visa?
yes, Betty, you can. Yes, you can.
So what exactly this is my situation, and what is your suggestion? What I should do as I'm completely stuck
As of
because I've
now,
taken loan.
yeah, very unfortunate. But as of in this situation, Betty, let's wait for the GCMS note. Look into it. In many times, we have many students who, when reapplied, approved. But again, it's very important to understand at least the GCMS notes. What is the visa officer's, reason for the refusal? In layman terms, you will have it will not be extensive, but again, 6 to 7 will be. For example, I'll show you a GCMS notes last page. For the people who do not know what GCMS note, in Canada, all the information which is related to the public service, anybody can request access to it, right? There is, let me show you. I think I have GCMS notes here, the last page, but let me just show you something here, how it looks like. Last page, the summary, what the visa officers usually do. So in the GCMS notes here, uh, yeah. So this is the last page of the GCMS notes. If you guys can see here, right? It clearly says this all document. Okay, summary of the key findings. He has obtained a bachelor's degree business administration, requesting a study permit to apply for supply chain and logistics. Education, education history, employment history does not seem reasonable because the client has low grades in the transcript, right? Low academics, as I mentioned. Education documentation presents low average prior academic history, specifically in the transcripts for courses which are related to supply chain management, right? So low grades, right? So kind of, this is what the GCMS notes last week look like. And based on that, we can decide how to address when you reapply it.
Okay, so sir, my last question to you is, when should I apply for May? Like, if I get deferment, it's okay, but after getting that GCMS notes, should I apply in February or March after completion of my exam so that I can get the result that yes, now I have passed exam, I'm eligible for other option as well, or should I apply it before that for safe side?
Apply before, but it all depends on how, there were days when we had, and under SDS, we had days where, people were getting decisions in 1 week. And I remember there was one lady who got a decision in 1 day.
Okay, so sir, okay,
So
sir,
it all depends on, unfortunately, because of the COVID, the whole system is stressed up now. And that is the reason why, uh, you know, there is a delay in the whole process, in the processing study. For spouse open work permit, things are pretty much fast. We are getting in about 3 to 4 weeks now, right? But for study, it is still taking a bit of a time, but it will speed up. So if by January, after January, if things speed up, if you see, then you can apply a bit late. But if it is taking, 45 to 60 days, then it is advisable to apply after you get your GCMS notes in January.
Okay, and so there are any chances, like obviously you have handled so many cases. After 2 refuses, there are small hope that yes, there is possibility of acceptance.
You know, I have seen so many things with IRCC, miracles happen, and I have seen many. There was one student who was in a Facebook group. He contacted me. We had many students with 2, 3 refusals also approved. And this specific student, I always quote his example. He was a chartered accountant and he applied for University of Canada West for an MBA program. He was refused 6 times. He reached out to me and said, Gautham sir, any chance I will get the visa? And that was like a couple of years ago. I said, I'll be very surprised if you get the visa. What he did, he wrote a reconsideration letter.
Okay.
And his visa was approved after 6.
Wow. So, sir, should I go for reconsideration or should I defer?
Yes.
Because my exam is there, so I actually don't want to give exam from there because right now I'm in a zone.
So, there's no harm in applying for a reconsideration letter. The only thing is, it's basically shooting in the dark. आप अंधेरे में तीर मार रहे हैं. So you don't know what will be the timeline. You don't know if you will get a decision and when you will get a decision.
फाइन सर देन रिकंसिडर ये जो रिकंसिडरेशन का है तो सर उससे वो वीजा रिफ्यूजल में एक और अटेम्प्ट तो नहीं ऐड हो जाएगा ना बस ये रिकंसिडर
It's only a reconsideration where you're asking the case officer to you're requesting to check again based on the justification what you.
तो सर वो कहाँ से अप्लाई होते हैं लाइक फ्रॉम वेयर आई हैव टू अप्लाई दैट रिकंसिडरेशन
Yeah, so you have to do it through the web form. You write a reconsideration and upload through the web form. And the visa officer, they might receive it in 1 week or 2 weeks. If they want to reconsider, they will. If not, they will say that the decision is final. Please resubmit your application if you want to apply for your study.
Wow, sir. Then okay, ये भी एक try करते हैं नहीं तो फिर defer करके I'll wait for notes and after getting notes I'll contact you and we'll figure out where things were wrong and we'll file accordingly.
Sure, Betty. Good luck.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Take care. Yeah, so after Samiksha, let me see. Vijaya from Hyderabad and Abdul Rahman from Hyderabad and Tapas Shah from Gujarat. Vijaya, are you here, Vijaya?
Yes, sir. Hi, sir. Good evening.
Good evening, Vijaya.
Sir, I'm from Hyderabad. I'm planning to apply for the Canada. But I gave PTE. Can I apply in non-STS? Like people are saying that the rate of approvals is less in non-STS.
Why? What is your score in PTE?
It's 70, sir. 70.
70. Okay. Your English is pretty good. Why did you do PTE and not?
Actually, I planned for then after my husband is not interested. So, yeah.
So you plan for Australia and your husband is not interested, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, the PTE refusal rate unfortunately is higher. What I hear is, I'm not making any statements here. What I hear from students is that PTE has been compromised. There are some unethical test centers who are taking money and somehow they are managing this PTE if a person who doesn't have good English.
Okay.
I hear a lot. I don't know how it is working. So that's what I understand is happening. So a higher refusal rate, but we have approvals. If you really don't want to take a risk, and if your academics are good, if your consistent work experience is good, and you really don't want to do it, and give it a try. Do you have any option? See, you have 2 options, Betty. right? Nico, first Indian and no PT me the try చేయొచ్చు. లేకపోతే if you don't have PTE, then you can basically, if you don't want to retake, or retake your IELTS. So these are the only two options. Choose what is the best for you.
యాక్చువల్ గా రాద్దామని అనుకున్నాను, బట్ అందరు అంటున్నారు ఈ మధ్య పీటీ మీద కూడా వస్తున్నాయి, మీ ప్రొఫైల్ బాగుంది కదా, అంటే బీటెక్ లో 77.8%,
Okay.
2017 పాస్డ్ అవుట్. తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు ప్రెసెంట్ గా ఇన్ఫోసిస్ లో జాబ్ చేస్తున్నాను.
Okay, that's good. And have you already applied any institution?
ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్స్ కొనస్టోగా అప్లై చేశానండి.
Okay, are you in touch with anybody from my team, Mama Vijay?
Yeah, I spoke to Nihil and Akhila also.
Oh, you applying through CIP or just partnering?
Applying and through my relatives.
Okay. Well, your choice. See, personally, this is such a very important life-changing decision. I would not give the visa officer a chance, even if it is a minute 1%. I would not, if I was in your situation, I would not have taken the risk.
Okay. Okay.
Think about it.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Abdul Rahman from Hyderabad. Abdul.
Hello, sir. How are you?
All good, Abdul. Thanks for asking. How are you?
Yeah, sir, I'm good. Sir, actually, I asked you about TW University, so you suggested me, and also Anil sir suggested me in the last Zoom session to apply for TW or any MBA course, because my background was in, I have completed civil engineering in 2012 and Masters in Structural Engineering in 2014.
2012, 2014, you already have masters. Okay. Bachelor's in percentage, Abdullah?
68%.
68%. Okay. And what is your age?
My age now is 32.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your current job?
My current job, I'm a project engineer in Suez company, Suez and Liquas. I mean, I'm working for government projects in, I worked in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar for the ministries. I'm working for water and sewage technologies.
Okay.
So I have applied for MBA in international business in TWU, and I got conditional offer letter. So should I apply for SDS or non-SDS, sir? Because they are asking me to confirm this with payment of 9,909.
Okay. See, one thing you really have to, before you make a decision, Abdul, you see, remember, the right program probably will influence 75% of the approval. So what is your current job? What are your future career plans? That is what the visa officer will look at, right? So technical programs, unfortunately, you already have a master's. Technical program, if you look into the civil main, there's not really much options unless civil mein agar aap dekhenge BMI or green architecture.
Okay.
Right. So out of the blue, these are what I see. Other options, masters, you already have a master's. Programs like urban planning, I'm not sure if it makes sense for you, right? So no core, there's not really much choice for you when it comes to the programs which are related to your core education, right? And if you are planning to move into the management side of your career, if you want to go up, then definitely MBA is an option.
Yeah, I believe, because I've been working for more than 10 years as a project and site, so definitely I'll be moving for management and project management opportunities.
Yeah, and MBA as well. It doesn't have to be Trinity Western University, but still, if you really have patience and if you really want to do a good option, like a credible MBA, then a public institution where they have GMAT, agar aapke paas patience hai, so then you should definitely go for the best, right? But they require GMAT and also the tuition fees. For example, York Schulich School of Business, the tuition fees is about $112,000. Brock University made is about $60,000.
Okay.
Right? So it all depends on what you want. An MBA from a top university definitely adds more value, but again, you have the finances and the patience to go through the GMAT and the admission process. Second, if you want to go for a practical option, where you want to get a degree which will help you with your future career prospects, either in Canada or the Middle East, then Trinity Western University, UCW is also a good option. For example, अगर आप UCW में देखेंगे, right? Just share you this.
Yeah.
Yeah. For all the people who are not in the Facebook group, this is a Facebook group. We have about 51,000 people here. Please do join, and I will also share of WhatsApp and other groups. Well, so here, if you're looking in, for example, WMB, right? Any MBA, definitely a lot of hard work. There is no easy program to study in Canada or in any country. But UCW में अगर आप देखेंगे, I just want to give you some options for you to consider. They have about 11 electives. So they have MBA with an elective in business analytics, in consult, entrepreneurship, finance, human resource management, marketing, digital marketing, project management. If there is anything which probably gives you more value, what you're doing, for example, MBA in project management might be a good option, right?
Okay. MBA, yeah, with
project management. MBA with leadership, also a good option. MBA in consulting, you're up taking a consulting practice, change management, capstone project. That's that. If you look into that project management, I think project management might be a good option, right? Leadership might be a good option. Okay, so
yeah.
Put a pause on getting an acceptance is not really an issue. Okay, so the only thing one with MBA is in UCW is, for some students who do not have a business education, they might actually require a foundation program, which additionally is like about $5,000 to $6,000. So, not sure if this is something which you really want to.
Okay. So, I mean, your suggestion is to see some other options like UCW and.
My job is to give you the whole, a big picture. You have to make a decision, because I always say, this is your life. You have to bear the consequences. Katega sir aapka, mera nahi. So we give you the information, but the ball is in your court. You have to make the decision.
All right.
All right. So check these options. MBA project management might be a good option, but again, as I said, added finances, right? Financial commitment again ki agar isme nahi hai, to fir you will have to look into unfortunately a foundation course.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Abdul, nice talking to you, and take care. Okay.
Thank you very
for
much.
all the people, you're welcome, Abdul. So for all the people who are joining this Zoom for the first time, please, I'm sharing our WhatsApp link as well here, WhatsApp and Telegram. Zoom, our Zoom, this is a permanent Zoom link. It's a virtual office, and look into it anytime. It's valid. It's active. Our Zoom is valid from 10:30 in the morning till 10:30 in the night every day. Okay. But again, sometimes you might have just a short question and you might not want to wait all day here in the Zoom, right? As you see there, we just had, I think since I started the Zoom, we had about 30 or 40 people who join and go as well. So sometimes if you have any short questions, please post in our WhatsApp or Facebook group, and our team will be happy. Okay. So after Abdul, let me see who it was.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, let me just check in who was the next person after Abdul, and I will connect. Tapas Shah from Gujarat. Tapas, was it you, Tapas?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. How are
Good
you?
evening. Good evening. કેમ છો તપસ?
બસ સર એકદમ મજા હમણાં તો નથી સારું સર.
समझ में આવે છે ગુજરાતી થોડી વાત કરી છે. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Where are you from, Tapas? Which city?
Sir, I am from Bharuch, which is located.
Bharuch, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, I
So,
got refusal yesterday, sir.
very sorry to hear. So generally, जो है 70 to 80% approval होता है, but refusal usually is when you have low academics, right? Or not choosing the best program is the reason. So आपकी situation में, what was the program you choose?
Sir, I did BCom from the MS University, and I opted 54.5 CGPA.
54.5 CGPA. Backlogs थे आपकी कुछ?
3 backlogs, sir.
3 backlogs. And when did you graduate?
I graduate in 2022.
22. Any work experience?
Sir, I shown work experience as a assistant accountant in Bikram Hygiene Company from 15th October to 14th May 2022.
Okay, 54%. Okay, and what was the program you enrolled in?
Sir, I'm enrolled in a certified business program from the Algoma University.
It's not really relevant to beta. 2 things, right, Tapas? Who was your consultant, beta? Kiske through apply kiye the?
EC, sir.
Okay. Not really relevant. Now, BCom करके आपने, why did you go for business program?
Sir, I shown subjects in my future program. Like there are so many subjects are relevant to my past study. So that's why
BCom का जो general rule होता है बेटा तपस, BCom के students जो है, they usually apply for accounting program or financial program.
Okay.
Right. Sometimes they apply for supply chain, global business management, but a higher approval. So one, the program choice should be relevant. Second, unfortunately, your academics are also low.
Yes, sir.
The usual benchmark is about 60%, especially in the core subjects.
Okay. Sir, I scored almost 60% in accountancy. Like my core subjects, my core subjects were accountancy when I did my graduation.
But your program आपने जो apply किया is not accounting, that is 1 second. Overall percentage is 54. We've had some approvals. In fact, we try not to take students with a weak profile, but to be honest, we had one student who had even 45% who was approved, and she applied from Kuwait, I think. Very rare exceptions. Give it a try. If you think this is the right program, give it a try. Apply for a reconsideration or resubmit your application. But it will be a lottery because your academic profile is weak. You are less than 60%. And the program what you advise approved is not really the best choice.
Sir, so which type of programs are best choice for me according to my academic?
For BCom, as I said, BCom के लिए accounting or financial related programs are the best choices.
It is possible to get my study permit with this academic background.
I told you, beta, with IRCC, you never know. I have seen a lot of exceptions, and I've told you we had one student who was approved with even 46%, 45 or 46%.
Okay, so I just got refusal yesterday, and yesterday I talked with your teammate. Her name is Jyoti, I think. Janvi, sorry, Janvi.
Surat office, very nice person, very hardworking, and she is in her school.
she told me that I should apply for the sheep notes and GSMS notes.
Yeah, it
Today,
is. Yeah, if you have any friends or relatives, you can apply with her. And I just shared you an example how the last page looks like. But again, आपके situation में pretty much, pretty much easy to understand. Academics are not good and program not really the best choice.
okay, so basically I choose accountancy related programs.
That should have been your better choice.
Okay, sir. Okay, something other advice for me to get a study permit, sir.
Give it a try.
According to you.
अगर नहीं हुआ तो then you can try. UK is very difficult there, but give it a try. Right? As I said, there's always exceptions. I have seen many exceptions with IRCC, and sometimes in your situation, it's more about luck.
Okay, sir. Let's hope for the best, sir. Hopefully, I will get my study permit, PPR.
So fingers crossed. Let's.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, well. Najibullah, Najib, are you here, Najib? Najib, I think I'm not sure, Najib, if you have a microphone. Najib, are you here? Okay, Najib and Zahid Mirza. Zahid?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Sab khairiyat, all good, finally. Sorry, Zahid, I've been offline for about 3 weeks due to family
Yeah,
issues.
I heard, sir. I heard that you came to India. So have you gone back or are you still in India?
Hey, I'm still here. I'll be here for another month.
Sir, please do pay a visit to Jammu and Kashmir, sir.
The problem is like family, Papa jo hai COVID ke baad, he's become very weak. And he's got very severe Parkinson and he's actually unable to move as well.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, very weak, and I really want to give some time to be with my parents.
I can understand, sir.
77, and he was like, Dara Singh jaisa tha, or he's become very weak and he's walking with a stick and hand shaking.
So sad, sir.
Not really much traveling except a couple of offices and teams I have met, but someday maybe Jammu is very beautiful. We'd love to meet. Yeah.
Sure.
What is happening with you and how are you? Kya chal raha?
Okay, sir. So far, I have submitted my tuition fee and GIC. So आज ही मैंने अपना affidavit and I'm gathering all the required documents, sir, to apply for visa application. So sir, now I am trying to write my SOP. I have spoken with Abhinav sir. I'm also in touch with Shivani ma'am as well.
Okay.
So Abhinav sir has shared some SOP samples with me, and he asked me to write your SOP and then put it in a format.
You can share it with Abhinav. He'll send it to me. But remember, so it's basically what is SOP? Yes. It is an opportunity for you interview. There is no interview for the Canadian study visa. It's mostly offline. It's simple here. SOP is to highlight your achievements,
right,
and explain the reason of your choice. Why are you studying? What is the curriculum and what you do? Right,
sir.
So initially, first to introduce yourself. Where are you from? What is your family background? That is the first paragraph. Second, how was your childhood? How was your schooling? Were you a good student, right? If you you talk about the good things, you are a good student. And after that, you come to your higher education. And then the next paragraph will be your work experience, where you explain the work experience, and you connect the next paragraph with why study this program.
Right.
You talk about the program curriculum, you talk about the job opportunities, right? After the program curriculum, future job prospects. And the last paragraph, your financials, and that's basically what it is. So it doesn't really have to be, it doesn't really have to be a very high-end research paper is
Mhm.
visa officers clearly see if your IELTS score is 6.5, and when you there are so many people who don't even bother to write their own SOPs. They hired some SOP writers, page
Right.
not correct. Because the visa officers clearly see the language, the vocabulary, what is written, by an SOP writer. They have their same templates, and they agar they ek hi se template ko they keep on moving. But
Exactly.
when a different person is writing an SOP, it is very much different.
Right, sir. Sir, I have a couple of questions actually. So, for first question is, sir, I completed my masters in May 2018, and sir, उसके बाद तकरीबन 2.5 साल तक I wasn't working actually. So, yes, मैंने
That's why
internship.
you are an adult student, and आपके situation में, right? What happened 10 years ago is not really relevant again. But what is important here is, what is your current job? How do you have consistent work experience? Do you have consistent, work experience relevant hai ki nahi? This is what is important.
Right, sir. वो है because sir, July 2021 I started my internship, and for 6 months, and then I started working from April 2022 onwards. तो सर उससे जो पहला टाइम है, the time where I wasn't working, सर उसको कैसे मैं explain कर सकता हूँ? Sir,
when, sorry, what time? What
sir,
are the
sir, the period from May 2018 to July 2021. So I wasn't working there actually. I was preparing for government jobs in power development department for the post of assistant engineer. Here, sir, we have to pass a written exam to get a government job. So I was preparing for those jobs. So would it be reasonable to explain those things?
But there is no other option. See, from the day one, we have been going through this.
Yes, sir.
Already 5-6 many aage, and I clearly told you as well, right? Remember, I showed you this GCMS, this request from IRCC. Okay, if you remember, I think you are the one who shared, or somebody shared this. I don't remember who shared this. But again, this is a document which IRCC asked an applicant to provide. So later on, when you are applying for your PR, okay, you will see the visa officer is asking income proof. Please provide 6 months of bank statements or pay slips.
Sir, if right now I have job, right? I can provide bank statement, my pay slips for this job, and in future after acquiring Canadian experience, so will I be able to show this previous job like before this one? And but if I doesn't claim points for it, but I can still put it in the other section that I had this experience, I was being paid in cash, I have my pay slips from the company, but I don't have bank statements. So
whatever you have, keep genuine so that you don't have any issue.
Sorry, sir?
Whatever is genuine, that is what is clearly important here. Okay. So there's not really much you can do here. Have experience, you write it. If you do not have experience, you don't have it. Right? You explain the reason. It was COVID, it was not COVID, what you were doing, what you were planning, and that's the only option, because I've just explained you, right?
Okay, sir. Sir, because for 1 year, I was preparing for those posts, but that written exam didn't happen, sir. The Power Development Department, which comes under the Public Service Commission, Jammu and Kashmir, they didn't conduct the exam and they withdrew the posts. I have those notifications.
What is, see, you're talking to a legal counsel. I'm an RCIC, a regulated immigration.
Yes,
and again, we cannot advise, and we will not advise anything there. And I've clearly showed you the consequences of it. So if you do not have employment, you do not have employment. There's not really much.
No, no, sir, I'm asking, can I show those notifications that I was preparing for these jobs and
Yeah, you
like,
can, but again, you don't really have to highlight all that. Right? You're currently working, you're working. During this period, you were preparing for GEM exams and unfortunately did not happen. That's it.
okay, sir, fine, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, take care. Okay, thanks.
Sir, is it possible to connect with you on call?
I'll
like-
try to do something because I'm just going around hospitals and
Yes, I can see that, sir.
I'll try to. Okay.
Please, sir. Please,
Sure.
if possible,
Sure,
sir, please give me a couple of minutes.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. You have a wonderful time.
You too, as well. Sorry.
Thank you, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm just going through. I hope I've not missed anybody. Najib Ullah was one. Najibullah, are you here? Okay, Najibullah, I think he is skipped. Who is after, I think, Zahid? After Zahid? Khan? Khan from Pakistan, are you here? Khan? Janab Khan? आप मौजूद है यहाँ पे कि नहीं? Okay. I just spoke to Samiksha and then Rajshekhar from Hyderabad. Rajshekhar, are you here, Rajshekhar?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. And Shashi, I think I've missed Shashi here.
Hi, sir. Hi.
Yeah, hello, Shashi.
Hi, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Shashi. You, Shashi? Nikhil brother, are you Nikhil's brother, Shashi?
Yeah, correct, sir. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Shashi. Sorry, I missed you, Shashi. Shashi, let's connect offline and we'll meet Shashi.
Yeah, sure. At what time, sir?
When I'm in the office till it's what time is it in Hyderabad? 5. I'll be in.
Yeah.
I'll give you a call and we'll schedule a meeting next. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry, Shashi, I missed you here.
No problem.
Rajshekhar from Hyderabad. Rajshekhar, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Rajshekhar. Yes.
Sir, actually, I would like to, explain my profile first. I have applied through CIP and got 2 refusals actually. First of all, I got 5+ years of experience as a senior data analyst and passed out in 2017 from mechanical engineering. 7.9 CGPA, no backlogs. I didn't fail any
Mechanical, I
subject.
think I remember Rajshekhar. Yeah. So your bachelor's is mechanical. You're currently working. Your job is related to data analytics, and
Yes.
you applied in Durham College. I remember talking to you.
Loyalist.
Loyalist. What was your program, Rajshekhar?
Artificial intelligence and data science.
Artificial intelligence and data science. And what is your current job title?
And that is senior data analyst.
Senior data analyst, and artificial intelligence is into programming and data science.
To be frank, actually, the work which I do and the curriculum which they're going to teach is same. When I was discussing regarding the programs, the team from the CIP and even
It is a relevant program.
Relevant,
definitely.
yeah.
Because see, data analytics, what you're doing, artificial intelligence is the future.
Yeah.
Right. That is where you could, when you are choosing a program, you're choosing a subject which is not a repetition of what you have studied previously. right? And did you apply for the GCMS notes, Rcic, by any chance?
Yes, sir. Actually, I have these couple of questions going forward. I
Yes, please.
applied for both GCMS notes. One GCMS note, it's been 33 days. The other
Mhm.
one is 15 days. The first question is, some people are, I don't know whether it is a rumor or not, they are saying these GCMS notes is also some kind of copy paste things and nothing
Not
is
really, not
really.
really. So the global, this is actually the software which is used by all public organizations, and all the information has to go there.
No.
Okay, it is not copy paste. Sometimes, unfortunately, what is happening is, IRCC is using an artificial intelligence for
Yeah.
show, and there's sometimes there is no logic in the references. You just have to apply and explain that this is what is your program and why it is relevant. This is what you have to keep on explaining, unfortunately. So as I told you, there was a student with 6 refusals and he had applied, but sometimes, unfortunately, Rashika, there is no 100% of,
True,
and
true.
we just have to apply and hope for the best here, right?
Yeah.
And there's not really another. This is an excellent program. It's a program, 4-semester program, 3 semester theory, 1 semester co-op. Very good program, unfortunately, but very interesting to understand what the visa office, the case officer or the visa officer, might have, might, why why they have not been satisfied would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So,
and
which intake,
so,
Rashikar? Was it January intake?
yes, sir, January intake. And by the way, some people said that, as I have this much of experience, maybe, even I guide people under my team. So, do this project management is a good choice if I want to change the course or intake?
Sometimes it's a question of luck, right? Personally prefer doing technical programs because it makes sense to study. But again,
Yeah.
if you want to go ahead with a generic program like project management, if you have many years of work experience, it's all about your justification why you choose this program, right? If you are planning to move into, if you're planning to learn new technology, artificial intelligence, and become more technically more, skilled, then it makes sense, right? But if
Yeah,
you're
yes.
planning, to be a project manager, like, okay, I have already worked and I don't want to go into technical side, I want to go more into the management side and I want to become project manager, then you could definitely try. Right? But it's all, yeah, but again, outcome, unfortunately, we always do our
Yes.
best, but unfortunately, it's not in your hands or our
Uh,
hands.
Actually, I didn't lose any hope, sir. I will apply in a number of times. There is nothing much, giving an application back. But the thing
It
is,
means a lot. It's fun. It is relevant. Your work
Mm.
experience is relevant. The program is relevant, and unfortunately,
Yes.
interesting. As I said, I'm very much looking forward to reading your GCMS notes, and based on that, let's decide. Let's wait for the GCMS note, and then decide, Rajshekar, what to do. Okay.
So it's a best choice to wait for GCMS
That
until
is
then.
the logical choice, I would say, to wait for the GCMS.
And sir, to increase you know, increase the chances of getting, if I want to, I'm just asking, just question saying that if I want to increase my chances, should I apply for any university kind of thing, so that there will be more chances of getting approval, either for project management or technical data analytics course? These are,
University
genuine questions.
definitely offers more credibility, but again, see, the problem in Canada is we are not in the business of education like UK or US.
Yeah.
US has like about 500 universities, public and private, right? Or
Yes.
universities and colleges. UK has over 200. In
Yeah.
Canada, if you look in, we hardly have about 50 colleges and 50 universities which offer this program. If there
Yes.
is a master's program where you meet the requirements, definitely, Rajik, you should, right? What is your percentage in mechanical?
That was 7.9 CGPA.
7.9 CGPA, and in percentage, it's probably about 74 or 75.
No, actually, my university converts into 10. That is 79%.
79, that's very good. So, if you are okay for September, check this Trent University. Okay?
Yeah, try.
We don't work with this university, but they have masters in big data.
Okay.
Right? If this is something, again, remember, you have to choose a program which is not a repetition of what you're doing. But if you think, out of the blue, the reason is because your bachelor's in mechanical, most
Yeah.
universities do require bachelor's in IT computer science. So
Yes.
this is one of the few universities which for this program, they are okay for students who are from from diverse bachelors. So look at this program and see if this makes sense. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
And then maybe you can.
In my second refusal, they mentioned two reasons. One is inconsistent stay, which is common. The other reason was, proposed studies are not in line with your bachelor's, and that big paragraph they gave.
Bachelor's is no longer relevant for you.
Irrelevant,
You
yeah.
graduated 6 or 8 years ago. It is no longer relevant.
Yes. Yes.
You can go for mechanical now after being.
So that's why I thought either in the first place, like I was thinking this technical course would give a good edge, after completing the course. I was thinking in an organic way, saying that it will give an edge so that I will work more.
We never know IRCC, right? We can general, as I said, 70 to 80% things are pretty much okay, but 30 to 40%, 20 to 30% sometimes it.
But now I'm thinking to for project management, sir. That is the just I want a suggestion. Is it good to go for project management? Because anyhow we have to
I think
enter.
this program was relevant. This program is also relevant if you plan to become a project manager. That is what you can as well. As I said, both the programs are relevant, but the outcome we don't know. Right?
Of course.
You might be lucky with project management. Unfortunately, sometimes it's about luck.
Yeah, true. Yes. Yes, sir.
Think about it. Yeah, think about it. Reach out to Anil, sir, and
yes. Yes, I will wait for GCM. Sir, this GCMS, they are saying that do we need to it's been 30 days, right? Like, if we reach out to them through email, or like, is there any kind of web form raising? Because
it will not help.
Okay.
You can try. There's no web form. You can try to get your, when was it applied? You might receive a reference number. You can try connecting with them, but again, it's a very slow.
Through the customer support you're talking about, calling?
There is no customer support. This is a government service. You can email based on the reference number. But again, I suggest you wait for another week and see if it doesn't. But eventually you will get it.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
I think after Rajashekar, Abhishek from Mumbai, Sunil, Sunil from Ahmedabad after that, and I think Santosh.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Abhishek here.
Yeah. Okay. Hi, Abhishek. Let me talk to Sumiji and I'll get back to you. Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Sumit, are you here, Sumit?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you driving? Sumit? Okay, Sumit may be in the transport.
This is Sunil.
Sunil, sorry.
Yeah. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I can. Yeah, sorry, Sunil. Yes, please, Sunil.
Sir, actually, I want to try to contact you since last 2 weeks, and I just heard about that you are facing some family issues, so you are not able to connect. So I visited Ahmedabad office as well as I talked to Mihir sir
Okay.
for my admission query. Sir, I shared my profile in your DM.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Are you in the transport, Abhi, Sunilji? Are you
sorry,
driving?
sir?
Are you in public transport?
No, sir. Actually, I am a nearby road, so I couldn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Can you hear
So
me right now?
if you can mute, I can hear you. I see your profile here. So you have a bachelor's degree. You are 38 years old, and you have bachelor's mechanical 72.6%, and then you have an MBA in energy. Work experience is 10 plus years, and you are a deputy manager since 10 years. And you already have an active PR profile in Express Entry 325, SSS Immigrant Omni Program 63. Yeah, so yeah, see, project management, to be honest, Sunilji, you are a deputy manager. You already reached a level of higher management. So does it make sense for you to go for a project management? Like, what is the program outcome?
Okay.
Right. And unfortunately, you already have an MBA.
Yes, sir.
Right. What you could do is there are some masters of management or masters in leadership. But again, it all depends on why you want to choose that program and what are the job duties and how it is helping you in the future. So, so I would advise you to consider कि आज में, आज के दिन में आपका job क्या है, right? Job duties क्या है आपके, and based on that you can decide कि आगे जाके क्या करना है.
So actually, I am looking after digital transformation and business analytics kind of profile.
नहीं, आपका job, what are the job duties अभी आपके?
Okay. Job duties is, I'm looking after operations, and I'm handling a team of 10, which is
operations management. Is it technical or non-technical?
Operations management. Yeah, technical.
Technical way. Okay. There is one program we don't unfortunately work with at university. Crandall University, where they have, Crandall University, they actually have masters in management, operations management, organization management, as I was shared, so you can look into it.
Okay.
But again, see, the position is deputy manager.
Yes, sir.
Right. Think about it if it is relevant, and then look into the choice.
Okay. Sir, actually, I went to Ahmedabad office also, and I talked to Anil sir. Sir, actually, my wife, I shared my profile of my wife also. So they said if you prefer your wife's profile for a study permit, it will be good for you. So can you suggest which one is the right option for me?
What is your wife's age?
Madhuri Mangerkar. Yeah. Sir, I DM the profile to you.
Okay, let's give this. (32) and she has bachelor's stream आपने electronics 60%. She also has masters. And what is the current job?
So currently she is not working. After baby, she took a break of almost 5 years. But her previous job was as a design engineer.
Okay.
And now she is planning to join again. She's searching for the job right now.
Consistent work experience is very important. Right? You can definitely give it a try, but project management is a generic course. Your wife is currently not employed. So, first thing first is get employment. That is very important. Once your wife joins a job based on the job description, job type, job duties, then you can look into the program.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So very important to
Okay.
find the job. When you're unemployed, she's already 32. She does not have consistent work experience because of the child. She's taken a break. And
Okay.
I would first suggest you to look into if it is possible. If not, then you
Sure,
have no
sir.
choice. If it is possible, and if you are planning to get a job, it's good to have a consistent career. I would definitely
Okay,
advise.
sir. Okay. And sir, can I hide my MBA?
I'm a legal, you're talking a legal counsel. I
Sorry,
cannot
sorry,
even
sir.
comment or
Sorry, sir.
discuss on that.
Sorry. I got it right.
Okay, you already are in the express entry profile and you are already in the SINP.
Yes, sir.
Your details are already there.
Okay. I did the WAF also.
Okay. Yeah, so, well, I wish you good luck. Let me jump to Abhishek from Mumbai. Okay, Abhishek?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, Abhishek, yes, please.
Sir, I got my visa refusal today.
Very
The
sorry.
reason that is the generic. Yes, sir. So the reason has been very generic, which has been given to everyone. Like the stay is not justified.
Again, as I said, 75%, 70 to 80% approval. Academics are very important. So let's start with your academics. What is your age and education, Abhishek?
Sir, I am 28 years old. I've completed my engineering in the field of instrumentation. I'm a BE instrumentation engineer, and my CGPA is 7.14.
7.14 and year of graduation?
2016.
2016. Okay, so 2016. And is your bachelor's in engineering your highest level of education?
Yes, sir. Bachelor's in engineering and instrumentation.
That is your highest. Okay. What is your current job?
Sir, actually, unfortunately, since I was planning for the January intake, I resigned from my job like 10 days back.
Please. I always advise our group members, our CIP students, please, we never know. IRCC is full of surprises, sometimes good surprises, sometimes bad surprises. Please never leave your job without getting your visa approval. Do not do that. Very unfortunate. So what is your current job and what was your program you applied?
Sir, the last job, as I said, I was working as a data analyst, and I had applied for a program in big data solution architecture from Conestoga College.
You're a data analyst.
Yes, sir.
And your age is 28, big data. Okay, and how did it's a good program, and your bachelor's is in instrumentation.
Correct.
Yeah, and your current job is related to data analytics.
Yeah. So Anil sir suggested me to apply as soon as possible in the non-SDS category. Earlier it was SDS. Because right now since I'm unemployed, so if I have more than like 3 or 4 months gap,
it will get very difficult. Yes, please go ahead and reapply. Your job is relevant, the program is relevant, makes sense to reapply. But any chance that you can get back to your job, Abhishek? Abhishek, any chance that you can get back your job? Yeah, very unfortunate. Please, to all the group members and all the prospective students who are listening, please do not resign until you get your visa. We never know what will happen and what IRCC's decisions. Please be careful with what you are doing without visa decisions. Do not resign. Abhishek seems to have some issues here. Let me reach out to the next person.
Hello, sir. Now I'm able to hear you. Can you please
You're able to
continue the
hear me,
conversation?
right? Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, go ahead and reapply. There's not really much options aapke liye, but I was asking, any chance that your management, senior management can, can make your resignation redundant and give you back a job?
I'll have to speak to them. I haven't spoken to them. It's been only 15 days. So I have a
Please go
replacement,
ahead.
but let's see if they can reconsider.
Yeah, please talk to them because we never
Yes.
know how things will work out. Okay.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah, please let me know and go ahead and submit your application.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Take care, Abhishek. Take care and good luck. Santosh Kumar. Santosh is asking, is it mandatory to score 6 band in every module? Yes. But, this is Santosh, this is very important decision in your life. And if you really want to succeed in Canada, it's a new country and you're starting everything from zero. It is very important that you actually, do your best. One, the minimum basic, what you need is 6.5 with no band less than 6. So under the STS category, which is a simplified visa process, IL score minimum of 6 is required in each band. So that is very important. So make sure that you not only score 6, but if possible higher. So I just talked to Abdul and Vishesh Patel. Vishesh, are you here, Vishesh? Vishesh Patel and Jayashri from Tamil Nadu. Vishesh?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Vishesh Patel, Jayashri, just hold on a second.
Yes.
Vishesh, okay, Vishesh might have exited. Jayashri,
Yeah, sir.
Jayashri has 2 refusals. Okay. Jayashri, again, age, academics, consistent work experience. So what is your age, Jayashri?
So I'm 23 now.
Okay.
So I have done my bachelor's in advanced zoology and biotechnology and passed out in the year 2019. Later, I shifted my stream to social work, where I did my master's and specialized in medical and psychiatric setting. And I passed out in 2020-21. And then
You already have your master's. Okay.
yeah, sir. So my percentage in UG is 64 and in PG is 74.5. Later, I was preparing for IELTS and like looking for courses, and then like I got a job as a medical and psychiatric social worker in a hospital in Chennai in January 2022. So I chose a program called Addictions and Mental Health from Cambrian College, which is a 1-year postgraduate certificate program. Later, my first visa was refused, stating my purpose of stay is not consistent. And second time, I changed my SOP and I made justifications, but still the second time it got refused recently. And I have also applied for the third time again, making some justifications like what are the challenges I faced at workplace and how this course could like boost my career to the next step. I just want to know whether I felt this program is relevant to my master's and the work experience. And even I have done my internship in a de-addiction hospital. So the second time
Yeah, Jaya, the program definitely is relevant because you are working in this, in this very niche field, which is into mental health, right? Addictions and mental health. It's a good program. But again, I have not seen your SOP, and that's something which, is second time what you mentioned, right? So it sometimes, as I said, there's no logic, and it is more about your explanation in your SOP why you choose this program, what is the program's curriculum,
Okay.
Talk about the program curriculum and how it is different from what you have studied. It is not a repetition, and what are the future career prospects.
So actually, second time I applied under non-SDS. I don't know whether like non-SDS is the reason for refusal, but this time they have added another reason stating that my purpose of, the proposed studies is not reasonable in the light of educational qualification, work experience, and so.
Yeah, you already have masters.
Yeah,
right?
because I'm concerned whether masters is the one thing that is like the
Masters,
reason.
unfortunately, sometimes yes, students who already have masters, there is there's a bit of a game there. But again, as I said, if you feel the program is relevant, give it a try. And very important to apply for the GCMS notes to understand what the visa officer is not at.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's
So,
very important. It will take time.
yeah.
Unfortunately, sometimes you don't have the luxury of time, but here it is very important that you you check in your the GCMS notes from the visa officer to understand why the
So
visa.
in case if I want to like change my course, like I have applied for the third time now, and I'm waiting for the results. Suppose if things doesn't go the way that I'm expecting, like can I take any master's courses in psychology or counseling if it is possible?
It is possible, but again, I'm not really sure if you meet the admission requirement. For example, we work with one university. Let me share you this link, the screen. So it is Adler's University. It is a private university in Vancouver. It is a US university, and they specialize in Adler's University, Vancouver, Canada. Okay. And if you see, you can see the screen.
Yes, sir.
Here in the program, here.
Okay.
They have this programs in Vancouver. They have the following programs, right? Masters in Applied Psychology, Masters in Counseling Psychology, School and Youth Concentration, Industrial Organization Psychology, and Public Policy Psychology. Let me share you this link. Have a look at these programs and see if there is anything which is
Yeah, sir.
very limited, unfortunately, for masters, but check this and hopefully, you might find something which makes sense for your current work experience.
Yeah, sir. Sure. Thank you.
Oh, we have Arun and Paveen who are, coordinators for our Tamil Nadu team. So,
Yes, I will get in touch with them.
okay.
Yeah.
Great. So kindly request all the new people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post here a short message in the Zoom, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages. So I just spoke to Vijaya, and after Vijaya, sorry, please bear with me. Khan, I think Khan is not here. Samiksha, I just spoke to her today. And Rajshekhar, I spoke to. Abhishek, I spoke to him. Sunil, I spoke. Santosh Kumar, I just answered. Abdul, I spoke. Vishesh Patel is not here. Jayesh, I spoke. Samiksha, I talked to her. And Rajshekhar, Krinesh Gosai. Krinesh, are you here, Krinesh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Krinesh Gosai and Dinesh Mehta from Bangalore. Okay, Krinesh from Baroda. Hello, Krinesh.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Sir, સારું છે.
Yeah. So tell me, Krinesh.
Yes, sir. Sir, I completed my bachelor's in instrumentation and control, and I got 2 times refusal. So actually, that I got the admission in the SAIT college in a diploma program.
Yeah, not really a good choice. You know, as an international student who already has a bachelor's, applying for an undergraduate 2-year program is a very high risk of refusal.
Okay.
Not really a good choice, Krinesh. Who was your consultant?
Sir, Kanan.
Why did you do that? आपके IELTS के कम थे what?
हाँ, sir. I got the 6th band overall.
See, beta, you know, this is such an important decision in your life. Now, why did you risk with 6 bands?
Sir, should I take the admission in BET course in Cape Breton University?
Yeah, they have a postbachelorate courses.
Yes, sir.
Right, you can, but again, improve your English. See,
yes, sir.
The previous application say, you know, as I always tell, do not give the visa officer a reason to refuse your application, and low English grade scores, low English scores are one of the reasons for refusal.
Okay.
Personally, I would advise you to work hard and try to retake your IELTS.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, but should I apply for the BET course or not? Because the instrumentation have only one course in Canada.
I think there is something in Cape Breton University for instrumentation as well. They have a postbachelorate program.
Yes, sir. Electronics and control.
So उसमें apply करो ना. Why do you want to go for engineering technology BET program?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Right.
But
BET, see, BET, is it petroleum engineering or what?
No, sir. Is a BET course. BET electronics and control course name is.
Okay, that's that program. I understand. That's a relevant program. Good, but try to work on your English.
Okay, sir. But
Very
can I apply for it or not?
Yes, you can apply. Kyunki it is, you know, some of the programs in Cape Breton University, they are post-bachelorate programs, and some of the programs are double bachelor's programs, which will give you additional. If you have any work experience, Krinesh?
Yes, sir. 2.5 years.
2.5 years. What is your work experience? What is your job title?
Engineer. Engineer in instrumentation control in a pharmaceutical company.
In a pharmaceutical company. Why don't you go for a PG program? Why don't you go for process quality engineering, quality assurance, SFH programs, instead of going for you know, another undergraduate program, which is
बट सर यही कोर्स है कि जो रेलेवेंट है इंस्ट्रूमेंट से और मेरा एक्सपीरियंस भी इंस्ट्रूमेंट में इसलिए सर.
Okay. What, you know, you can definitely give it a try. And what exactly are your job titles? Instrumentation, and what do you do? Job duties क्या है?
सर मेरी जॉब ड्यूटीज है जो इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स होता है ना उसका मेंटेनेंस करना होता है बेसिकली मेरा कंपनी में.
Okay. You can look into that and also check in process quality engineering. Remember, why are you planning to study? You're planning to study to learn something new. Okay. And the degree will give you better career prospects from what you're doing now.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, sir.
Makes sense? So from that perspective, search up, okay, you already have a bachelor's in instrumentation. And you're currently working, what would be the next level in your career? क्या करना है आपको आगे जाके, and which program is helping you in that? आपका percentage कितना था, Dinesh? Sorry, Hello.
Hello. Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, percentage. आपका percentage क्या? What is your percentage?
सर मेरा CGPA 7.9.
7.9. See, you're a good student. Any backlogs?
No, sir.
Then why didn't you go for masters? Better try to work on your English and go for masters.
Yes, sir.
The galat hai, basically, you're such a brilliant student. 7.95%. Just because you have 6 in IELTS, you have chosen a very wrong decision, and you could go for a good program in masters.
Yes, sir. Hi, Krinesh.
Yes, sir.
ऋत्विक बोलू છું.
हाँ बोल.
Sir, actually Krinesh is my brother. So मैंने उसके केप्स अप्लाई किए थे, तो उसमें ये लिखा था कि कोर्स मतलब प्रोग्रेशन ऑफ स्टडी वो सही नहीं है. तो अभी बेनिफिशियल क्या होगा कि वो केप रिटर्न में अप्लाई कर दे या IELTS इम्प्रूव करके मास्टर में अप्लाई करे?
I would definitely ask him, Rutvik, he is a good student, and I would definitely advise him to improve his English and go for masters.
ओके सर, पर मास्टर में कोर्स उसका क्या होगा, क्योंकि उसका जो कोर्स है ना वो मतलब इतने सारा ज्यादा ऑप्शंस नहीं है उसमें.
Instrumentation में there are very few opportunities, but you can look into that. Worst case जो है, look into Conestoga College में there are some good programs. Process quality engineering. This is generic program for all people who are in the manufacturing industry and all those sectors. But don't go for an undergraduate program.
ओके सर, तो उसके लिए प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट सही रहेगा?
Last option, generic program. अगर कुछ नहीं है तो then you can go for project management.
उसमें केप्स में क्लियरली लिखा है कि प्रोग्रेशन ऑफ स्टडी नहीं है. सो
exactly. So if a student who is from a bachelor's goes for an undergraduate program, then it is basically a wrong progression of studies. It doesn't make sense, right?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
If you don't mind, you can show your GCMS notes to the other students, and they will understand. Because it is not advisable. Sometimes people take the risk of doing that, but it is not advisable to go for a UG program if you already have a bachelor's.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, can I apply for the BET or not?
Last option, I would advise you to go into more as a priority for masters, work on your English.
Okay, sir. Okay.
See, if you're looking at the same program, we had few students, I had few students from Ukraine who studied this program. If you look at this Bachelor of, see, it is again the same, right? You're looking in, Bachelor of Engineering, and you're looking at electronics and controls. The only advantage is because you already have your bachelor's, you will be getting into the 3rd year, right, of the program. BET, right? So it's still a bachelor's program. Agar last option nahi hai, to then you can do it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, but work on your English and try to go for masters. Okay. Sonakshi from Trinity Western University.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning from Canada.
Yeah, I'm so in a meeting. It's late for you out there.
Yeah, actually, I was sleeping, but my husband told me that you are here in Zoom call and it's urgent to talk to you. That's why I'm here.
Okay, why don't you go to bed and give me a call after you wake up? What time is it for you?
It's 4 in the morning.
So jao beti, give me a call when you wake up.
Are you sure you can pick the call?
Yes, yes, I will pick the call. Give me.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, take care. So,
hello.
Parvinder has been here a couple of times and exited. Parvinder?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Parvinder.
So, sir, I am basically planning for a master's program in digital marketing. I'm yet to make a decision. I haven't. I'm not really sure, like how the program works and how should I apply it and all of that. So I needed like an advice kind of from you, like what's the scope?
Process, Parvinder. You could choose the program, go to the, do it yourself. If you need help of an agency, can do it through us. So let's go through your profile first. So Parvinder, kahan se ho aap?
Sam, I reside in Ulhasnagar. It's a district. It's in Thane district, Mumbai.
It is in Thane district, Mumbai. Okay. And what is
And
the age?
currently, I am 25.
You're 25. Are you in touch with anybody from our Mumbai team?
No, no, sir. Actually, I got a reference from my aunt, who was who was consulting. She stays in Sweden, and they have also like joined your team, and not joined, but took your advice and all of that, and
Are you
applied
Gurmeet
for.
related, Parvinder?
Sorry.
Are you Gurmeet's related?
Yeah, yeah. Gurmeet Kaur's relative.
Oh, congratulations. She got her visa in 30 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually, so they only gave the reference and told me to have a word with you. Actually,
I haven't been able to talk to her. Do give her my regards and my best wishes for her visa approval. बहुत जल्दी हो गया उनका, and I'm very happy that Rahul and Raj from my team were able to help her. So,
yeah, yeah.
my regards and yeah. So you are 25 with it. So what is your current job?
So currently, I actually was not working anywhere from past 4 months actually, and previously I was also into like a trainee kind of job as a social media executive. Right now, I just joined internship at a company. It's a startup basically. So the role is for marketing only, but there is no like full-time offer right now.
Mhm. So again, as I said, what are the criteria? Good education, good academics, choosing a program which is relevant to your education, and if it is a not a recent graduate, work experience, consistent work experience.
Yeah.
What is your education?
So I'm a mass media graduate into advertising from KC College, Mumbai, actually. And actually, while I was graduating, I was into photography and cinematography as a freelancer. But before COVID only, I decided to switch into digital marketing as a
So what
profession.
is your year of graduation, Mr. Parvinder?
2019.
2019. Okay.
Yeah.
Parvinder, I've shared you a WhatsApp group and Facebook group and Telegram group. Telegram group is new, but please join a WhatsApp group. If you have any short queries, you can post it in a WhatsApp and a Facebook. And
Okay.
chat me, I've shared it, and for all the other new people who are there. Okay. So yeah, so academics important. 2019 mass communication, and what is your percentage?
I got a CGPA of 5.65 actually, and got a C grade and
See,
everything.
academics beta very, very important. Anything under 60%, there is a high risk of getting punished. High risk of refusal. How come kya hua? Why did you not study? Kya hua?
So I was into like photography. I used to get projects and all of that. So I was like mostly working or getting projects for free, photography and cinematography during my graduation.
You wanted to move into the Bombay movie industry.
Yeah, actually yes. I was into more of that kind
I know.
of
एक
thing.
बार movie industry का चढ़ गया तो उतरगा नहीं.
Yeah.
Have a very good friend, Subhoji, who is actually kind of a caretaker of our Mumbai office. A very good friend, and I met him in 2008. He actually produced a movie, and unfortunately, the movie was shelved. He could not launch it, but he spent a lot of time.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, well, we can always give it a try, Parvinder. I know your aunt, and we're glad that everything worked out. We don't usually accept students who have low academics, but after situation may one, we can try, but work experience is important, Parvinder. You should have. I know ki when you are a freelance photographer, cinema, you make a lot of money, but from the Canadian context, when you do not have a proper work experience, it's difficult from the visa perspective, and it is also difficult from from your study visa, from your PR future as well.
Yeah. So, should I get a work experience of like more than 1 year or 1.5 years and then apply for a study visa, or should I just try
At
it
least
out?
6 months. At least 6 months.
Okay, at least 6 months. So yeah,
See,
I
what you can do
actually
with
do have.
what you can do, you can start क्योंकि देखियो Canada में जो है process, the process starts 8 to 10, 12 months before the start date.
Yeah.
Okay. तो आप अगर अभी से शुरू, you can start for September next year, right? And meanwhile you can look for a job and get a job in digital marketing. But the more the experience you have, it makes sense. And given that you have low academics, but give it a try. Okay.
I actually do have a 14 months experience. I just as I said, I was not working from past 4 months, but until July 2022 I was working during
Good.
COVID, like from past year.
Yeah, if you had good academics, I could have put you in the same. Your aunt is in York University Advanced Accounting Program.
Yeah.
But आपके लिए, your academics are not really good. You can consider Conestoga College. This is my home turf, and I started my career with Conestoga College. It's one of the.
Sorry, can you repeat the college name?
Gautham unnada online lo.
Sorry, just give me a second. Somebody is talking. Please, if anybody is talking, can you please? Yeah, so let me share you this college here. This is Conestoga College. Okay. Conestoga College is located in Waterloo, and they have many programs, PG programs. So if you're looking at Conestoga College, let me just show you here. Okay, so these are the PG programs, and they have a social media program in social. It's just about 15 minutes from Toronto International.
Okay.
They have 79 programs, PG programs. The largest college, I would probably say, PG programs, PG Conestoga has the highest number. And they have a program in social media. Yeah, social media marketing.
Okay.
And also, you can also look into this program, which is very good. Strategic marketing communications is also a good. This is there's one program which is into what you were doing. But it's a very competitive program, and it is only for September intake.
Sure.
Yeah, if you look at this program, strategic communications, so you see the screen bit. Parvinder, can you see the screen?
Yeah, your voice is breaking a bit.
Is it okay? Can everybody hear me?
Hello.
Right? Yeah. Okay. Abhinav.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Abhinav. I hope you're not tired today sitting there, Abhinav.
No issues, sir. No issue.
Rahul.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Strategic marketing communications का जो है, go to the course curriculum. ये 2 साल का program है. You can do this program. It's it's very good, creative. Agar if you have cinema, go through this program and you will see there's something creative strategies may have. And then you can look into this social media marketing. Maybe I'll share you this link. Social media, digital media, it is this.
Yeah.
This is one group, right? But they'll be opening in January or February, so you need to get your IELTS as soon as possible with it. IELTS or Duolingo. Okay.
So should I get like only IELTS or should I get both?
IELTS अगर होगा तो ठीक है, but again, if IELTS might be very, you might not really have the dates for IELTS. Did you connect with Rahul or Raj from our team, from our
No,
Mumbai?
no. I am connecting directly with you. Actually, I was.
Okay, so why don't you, Rahul and Raj are from our Mumbai team. I think Raj has been in touch with your aunt, and he was one of the person who was working with your aunt. Okay, Rahul and Raj. Rahul and Raj, can you share your link, please?
Yes, sir. I'm doing it. I've shared my number.
Sure. Parvinder, can you share your number with us directly?
Yeah.
You can directly do it.
Okay. Okay. I do have the number. I will just text it on WhatsApp. I'll just send text on a WhatsApp.
Parvinder, message Rahul and he will connect it.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay. And I think I've already shared you the group links. If this is the first time you guys are here, please join our WhatsApp group and Telegram group, Facebook group. This is a permanent Zoom link, and we are here every day from morning 10:30 till night 10:30. In the morning, we have our North India team. In the afternoon, we have Anilji and myself from India as of now. And in the evening, we have our Toronto, Canada team. Okay. So, take care, Parvinder. Good luck and stay in touch.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm following the order of the messages posted here. So kindly request all the new people who have joined the Zoom to post a message. So I just spoke to Parvinder, and after Parvinder, it is Rohit from Hyderabad and Grace from Tamil Nadu. Grace, are you here, Grace? Rohit, and Grace.
Hello.
Yes, Grace, please.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah,
Thanks for
actually,
waiting. I think I saw you for quite some time ago, Grace. Yes, it's been an hour, I think. Yeah.
yes, sir. So, sir, actually, I completed my BSc nursing course and passed out in 2017. So currently now I'm working as a medical coder. So I have experience, 5+ years of experience in medical coding. So I have a clarification like which one to go. Either nursing is good or medical coding is good.
See the problem with, but what is your bachelor's stream?
Nursing, sir.
Very
BSc
good.
nursing.
BSc nursing. That's very good. So when did you graduate, Betty Grace?
2017, sir.
2017. Are you in a Tamil group?
Sorry, sir.
We have a group for Tamil students.
No, sir. Not it. I don't know.
It's a big group, almost about 400 people there. Let me share you this group. Let me share you this. We have Arun and Praveen who are coordinators for our Tamil Nadu office.
Okay.
Yeah, so Grace, from the future career perspective, I would definitely advise you nursing. There's a huge shortage of shortage of patients of healthcare workers, especially nurses. The only thing is, from the visa perspective, it's going to be a bit of a tricky for you, Betty, because you're not in the healthcare, you're in the auxiliary services, which is medical transport. When did you graduate, Grace?
2017, sir.
2017. Good. And what is your current salary, if you don't mind me asking?
30, sir. 30,000 take home.
30,000. Okay. 2017. And was it a 4-year nursing degree or a 3 years?
4 years, sir.
It's a 4 years nursing degree. That is very good. And what is your percentage?
70%.
70%. That's okay. So that's very good. So for the last 5 years, you're all into medical transcription.
Yes, sir. Coding.
Yeah. Any reason why you didn't want to get into nursing? Grace?
Because
Hospital smell.
yes, sir. Have to. I'm interested in working in hospital. That's why. Again, I like to work in hospital. That's why.
Okay. So what you could do is, there are some programs where you can go into nursing, which is critical care, geriatric care. There are some programs, or you can go into generic programs like healthcare administration. What you could do is, you've not been into patient care for many years now,
Yes, sir.
right? So you can look into programs which are like, healthcare administration or healthcare leadership, masters in healthcare leadership program. Healthcare administration programs are offered in all the colleges.
Okay.
So it's a good option for you to consider. And let me connect you with Arun from our team. If you can share directly your number, I will put a note to him as well.
Okay, sir.
So every college has this program. Do you have any friends or relatives here in Canada, Grace?
No, sir. No.
Okay, so how did you find about us? Did anybody refer you to us or just through the social media?
Referred, sir. Sir, one of my one of my friend, she's yet to go.
Okay.
So she told me, she gave me this number and she told to contact. That's why.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, sure. So any location, do you have you researched anything about Canada? Which city, province you're interested in?
Canada.
Most colleges, so most students, many of the colleges are located in Ontario.
Okay.
And most students go to Ontario.
Okay, sir.
Right? So Ontario is, they are about 20 plus colleges which are very proactive. I would advise you, let me connect you with two people. Arun actually is a regional manager for Tamil Nadu. Few years ago, he lived here in Canada, but due to family issues, he came back to India. And Paveen is our in Canada country man. He is in Canada and he's studying in Conestoga College. You can connect with him as well. And he is one of the coordinators for a very big Instagram group called Canada to Tamil Nadu to Canada. Many students you will find out. So yeah, I'll connect you with this. Dinesh Mehta, sorry Dinesh, I might have skipped you here. Let me talk to Grace and I'll get back to you, Dinesh. Sorry.
So, sir, one more clarification. Like, can I attend OET exam? So I have completed my training in that. So can I attend OET exam?
See,
is it okay?
You can definitely do your OET exam, but again, what is the advantage for it? Right? You can do it. Here, what you need is you need a proper Canadian education. If you plan to get into nursing, then you will have to, you will have to prepare for first you will have to get into the patient care programs, which will give you, until you pass your licensing exam, they will give you opportunity to work in healthcare, patient care sector. And then you can work towards your licensing exam.
Okay, sir.
Right? But not really an advantage here at this time for you.
Okay.
I'll give you my number. I'll give you Paveen's number. Just give me a second. And we'll take it. So So this is Paveen. He is in Canada and he works. He is CIP team member. His name is Paveen and very nice person, and he's our student, so he knows the entire process. Okay, so this is Paveen and this is Arun. I'll give you Arun's number as well. Arun is the regional manager. Tamil Nadu. Very knowledgeable person, very helpful person.
Okay, sir.
This is, I've shared you this Tamil group as well, right, Grace?
No, sir.
No. Yeah, this is Arun's number. And I think I actually shared this Tamil group, but I'll share it. Do you see my message in the Zoom chat, Grace?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, yes.
The Tamil group, just in case. But it's very there. This is for Tamil Nadu students. Did you just join? Somebody just joined with this link. Did anybody? Yeah, this is the group link.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it, Grace?
Yes, yes, sir. I got it.
And did you join?
Not it, sir. I'll join now.
Okay, somebody just joined. So okay, okay, sure. Please send a message and I'll connect you. Please send a message in the Tamil group and I'll connect you with Paveen and Raghu. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Please copy this information and we'll stay in touch.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Dinesh, please. Yes, Dinesh.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Dinesh. Thank you. Bit tired. It's been almost 1.5 hours.
Right. How's your father, sir?
Father is okay. Thank you very much, Dinesh. And brother is also okay.
Great.
It's
Great
already
to
6
know.
p.m. here. I started around 2 p.m.
Right. 6 o'clock होने वाला है.
6 o'clock होने वाला है. Yes, please, Dinesh. क्या चल रहा है आपके?
सर सब बढ़िया जी सर. एक्चुअली मेरे पास काफी क्वेश्चंस थे बट इस जूम मीटिंग में काफी क्वेश्चंस के आंसर मुझे पैसे पहले ही मिले. बट फिर भी मेरे पास
all the time, if you listen to 3-4 hours of Zoom meeting, you will be an expert in Canada.
That is a बट सर मेरे पास ना कुछ मिक्सचर ऑफ क्वेश्चंस थे. पहला तो आपने जो रिकमेंड किया था कि प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट इन आईटी भी अच्छा है, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी अच्छा है. तो मैंने दोनों के ऊपर एक एसओपी बना के ईमेल करी थी. तो अगर आप उसको एक बार देख लेते कौन सा ज्यादा जस्टिफाई हो रहा है. मैं कंफ्यूज इसलिए हूँ क्योंकि मेरा जो करंट रोल है वो आईटी मैनेजर 1.5 ईयर्स से, ठीक है, 1.5 साल का. और उसका जो जॉब प्रोफाइल है मैं आपको डीएम कर रहा हूँ, मतलब उसमें मिक्सचर है. प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट का भी मुझे काम करना होता है और आईटी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सपोर्ट भी देना होता है. तो दोनों कोर्स मेरे लिए रिलेवेंट है बट आई एम नॉट श्योर कि कौन सा चूज करना चाहिए.
See, it is all in the career progression. What course would be, which program would be better from your career progression?
सर एक्चुअली ना मैं कैरियर वाइज ज्यादा नहीं सोच पा रहा हूँ. मेरा तो बस ये कि कनाडा पहुंचना है.
तो कनाडा जो है बाद में, अभी पहले जो है फ्रॉम द वीजा पर्सपेक्टिव. तो one जो है, right, is let's look at, see,
मैंने इन्फो पे ईमेल करी थी.
Yeah, so Canada जो है will come next. First is you study, and what is the justification you want to study in Canada? so that you will
Okay.
get a good job in India after you return. Theoretically, right? I mean, you have a
Right.
visa to stay back, but that is what you justify when you're applying for a study visa.
Right.
So in this situation, अगर आप देखेंगे, right? Okay. So what is your next step in your career?
So last year I moved into the management, right? So this is just I'm a beginner in the management, so I have to be little advanced in this area, like IT manager, project manager, team leader, something like that.
Okay. So, and what is your highest level of education?
MBA 2011.
Okay. 2011 and I mean, there's not really much option आपके लिए. You know, you can look into project management, technology management. ये सब programs के that is what you could add. Right? Okay, so it's not really much option आपके लिए दिनेश, क्योंकि apart from project management, there's not really much option unless you already have an MBA. So बच्चा कुछ नहीं आपके, right? Right? You know, unless you technical programs or non-technical programs, but when you're already an IT manager by job title, when you're already managing a group of you know team under you, it's a bit of a pain, and you have not really a choice.
क्योंकि जो दूसरा
what would be the next job? यहाँ पे इंडिया में अभी आप हो, what is your next job after IT manager?
IT manager के बाद it will be site manager or senior IT manager, group IT manager, then director, then CEO, like that.
There is not really much, right? So what is the outcome after you finish project management? Because see, you already have MBA, so there's not really, that's not an option, right? So project management agar karenge, to how is it helping you in your career? You're already an IT manager. Is this something which makes sense when you're an IT manager to talk about the career opportunity as a project manager?
So here I am justifying saying that even though I have completed masters, but I have technical background of 10 years, and then I moved to management. So मैं बहुत दिन से मैनेजमेंट से दूर था, and recently move होने की वजह से मुझे प्रोजेक्ट्स हैंडल करने पे, टीम हैंडल करने पे आई एम फाइंडिंग डिफिकल्ट. दैट इज व्हाट आई एम चूजिंग दिस कोर्स. एंड सेकंड थिंग इज, जो टेक्निकल कोर्स मैं चूज कर रहा हूँ उसमें एक टॉपिक है प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट. सो विच इज बेटर ऑप्शन, गोइंग विद स्पेसिफिकली टू आईटी प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजर, और ऐसा कोर्स जिसमें एक पार्ट हो प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट का?
ओके, you know, there's other choices. आपके technical courses नहीं है क्योंकि you're already managing a team. You're not into the technical part, right? Right. So let me check your SOPs. आपने जो भेजा है, right? You sent it to STUDYABROAD.com, right? So I'll go home and I will check in, and then I will, I'll reply back to you by the end of it. Okay.
Perfect. और सर जी मेरी एक और क्वेश्चन थी. मैंने केप नोट के लिए भी अप्लाई करा हुआ है. मोर देन 51-52 डेज हो चुके हैं, बट उनका रिप्लाई नहीं आया. और मेरे वीजा रिजल्ट में भी उन्होंने तकरीबन 5 महीना लगा दिया था. सो लाइक वो कुछ स्पेसिफिक केसेस में ऐसा करते हैं या फिर कॉम्प्लिकेशन होता है, मतलब लाइक व्हाई दे डिले?
There is no logic, to be honest, why they delay. You know, you never know what is okay. There's no logic, you know, we don't really know what is happening in the IRCC. There are many case officers, and sometimes there's no real logic in that.
तो सिंपली वेट करना और कुछ नहीं कर सकते.
कुछ नहीं कर सकते हम तो.
तो फिर बेहतर वही है कि मतलब मैं एक कोर्स लेके होल्ड करके रख लूं, जैसे रिप्लाई आता है देन विल गो फर्दर.
Doesn't make sense to hold a course. Let's wait for the decision and then you can decide क्या करना है, right? At this time, you know, when you go for a course, you pay the application fees, you have to pay the tuition fees after 1 month or 2 months, and it's going to be too much.
बट सर मई का भी ऑप्शन निकल जाएगा, फिर देन सीधा फिर सितंबर ही मिलेगा.
नहीं हुआ तो then you will be at a point where you will have to decide कि मुझे दिनेश मुझे जाना है नहीं जाना है. अगर आपका डिसीजन नहीं है तो then कॉलेज वाले पूछेंगे कि प्लीज पे द डिपॉजिट. टाइमलाइंस भी लिमिटेड है आपके लिए, राइट? मैक्सिमम 1 महीना. You will only win.
तो बेहतर वेट किया जाए, मतलब अप्लाई भी ना करो, क्योंकि मैंने ऑलरेडी अप्लाई किया हुआ है कॉन्स्टेगा में, बट लास्ट टाइम डिस्कस करने के बाद मैंने प्लेन प्रोजेक्ट मैनेजमेंट लिया था तो वो मैंने डिक्लाइन कर दिया. अभी भी आई थिंक मेरे पास
is a new program, so that is good.
That is good. Right.
Okay.
So सर एक चीज और मुझे डिस्कस करनी थी. मेरी जो कंपनी है जिनके लिए मैं काम करता वो ऑलरेडी कनाडा में है. उनका ऑफिस है, वहां पर कोई एम्प्लॉय नहीं, उनके सारे एम्प्लॉय इंडिया में. मैंने उनसे बात करी थी अगर मुझे LMIA मिल जाए तो ही सेड कि हम ट्राई कर सकते हैं. 2012 में कंपनी बनी है, बट कोई श्योरिटी नहीं है कि LMIA मिलेगा नहीं मिलेगा, तो उसका जो भी खर्चा है वो मुझे उठाना है. सो डू यू थिंक इट इज अ बेटर आइडिया?
It is illegal to, as an employer, the employer has to pay for all the services, right? I can only talk I can talk only what is ethical. So not really a good option if your employer is doing that. By law, the employer has to pay that, but if your employer is willing to support you with the LMIA, it is a good option.
But he doesn't have any employer in Canada. So
the requirement is, okay, so for any company, general rule is at least to hire an overseas person. At least if the company is located in Toronto, the revenue should be at least 1 million and there should be at least 5 people.
Right.
Okay, so check with him.
तो इसमें से मेरे हिसाब से तो दोनों लास्ट के जो 2 पॉइंट है, 5 एम्प्लॉय और 1 मिलियन वाला, ये दोनों टच नहीं होता.
Yeah.
So मतलब बेहतर है कि अगर मैं स्टूडेंट वीजा के थ्रू जाना चाहता हूँ तो दैट इज बेटर ऑप्शन.
Let's wait for the decision, Dinesh, and then you decide. Let's not, think about chickens when there are no even eggs. Let's see how.
तो मतलब मुझे कितने दिन और वेट करना चाहिए आपके हिसाब
Nobody
से?
knows, Dinesh. Unfortunately, nobody knows. कितने दिन वेट करना है, क्या करना है, डिसीजन है. You have to wait, Dinesh. Okay.
मेरे दिमाग में भी एक चीज और चल रही थी कि should I switch my job? Because अभी
that is not at all. That is not really relevant. Okay.
Okay.
That is not really. After visa already apply, you already applied for your visa. Wait for the decision. Whatever you do is not really relevant.
Okay. So just wait, nothing else.
Yes.
तो फिर भी सर आप एक बार वो एक बार देख के मुझे बता दीजिएगा कि मतलब कौन सा बेहतर है.
Okay. ठीक है.
ठीक है जी.
Okay.
Okay सर. Thank you जी सर.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
After Dinesh, apologies, just after Dinesh, who was after Dinesh?
Hello, sir. You missed me out.
Who is this?
Ajay sir, Ajay from Hyderabad.
Ah, hello, Ajay.
Hi sir.
Sorry, yeah.
No issue sir. Sir, I've already applied for project management in Lambton College, and I got 2 refusals.
Project
This was through Leap
management.
Scholar.
Yeah, project management is a generic course, Ajay. So you applied through Leap Scholar.
Yes, and I got 2 refusals, sir. Last refusal was in September that I got for the same course.
Why did
So
you? What? So again, Ajay, very important. Education, right? Academics, consistent work experience, and choosing a program which is relevant. So
right.
What is your age, Ajay?
My age is 30, 30 sir, 30 years.
Your age is 30.
Yes.
And what is your highest level of education?
It's a PG diploma in rural development management.
PG diploma in rural development management.
Yes. Before that, I've done BTech, undergrad in BTech in electrical and electronics engineering.
And percentage?
73.3.
70. That is very good. Any backlogs?
In BTech, I had backlogs, but not in PG.
In BTech, how many?
4 backlogs. That in first and second year.
That is not bad. And what is your current job?
Currently, sir, I quit my job 3 months ago. I was working as senior consultant in KPMG for a government project.
Oh, Ajay, why did you leave your job, Ajay?
Because of visa, I thought there was a 3 months notice period. So that's why I thought it will be better to quit.
That is very, very, I always advise students, you never know what is happening with your visa. So always,
Right.
Yeah.
Right, sir. Now I regret it, but I'm still applying for the similar kind of positions. Hopefully, I'll get it. So I have around 6 years of experience in the yes, sir.
Experience na tarata MBA कितने apply చేయలేదా जी?
Sir, MBA try చేశాను కానీ I mean they suggested project management అంటే ఇంకా
Go already 2 times refusal వచ్చిన తర్వాత it's not really an option, Ajay.
Okay. Okay.
You could go for an MBA program because you're not in the technical side, right? What was your last job and what were your job duties?
So as a senior consultant, I was managing this government project. So basically, I was providing consultancy, sir. Like I had background of rural development management. So I was in a
See, project management didn't work out. Okay, it's 2 times. So let's assume you are investing your time and money to develop yourself and get a good career.
Right.
So what is the best program which will help you with good job prospects? If project management did not work out, the next opportunity would be an MBA program.
Okay. So MBA, I do not have this business, background. So is it okay if I go for MBA or public policy?
For example, look into one, if UCW, for example, see some universities, unless you are really looking to a top university, when you're looking into a top university, it makes sense, right? Top university, go for GMAT, good IELTS, good scores. Maybe that will help you with better credibility if you have the patience. Okay. But if you want to have a practical decision because of your limited budget, then you can go into Trinity Western University. They are okay without a foundation course. Okay.
Okay.
So no, Ajay, you can come to our office and connect with Anil sir. So Hyderabad.
Yes, sir. I'm already connected to Anil sir.
You're already connected, right? So
Yes.
Trinity Western University, they have this marathon application where they don't accept they waive the application fees. Go ahead and apply for that and get a job. Being unemployed is not an option.
Right, sir. Right. So I'll do that. Sir, apart from MBA, do you suggest any other courses like rural development management I had? So, or
Get
MBA
your
only
job
should I
back.
go?
Remember, sorry, get your job back. That is important first. To start with, whatever you're doing, you will have to correlate with your job and future career prospects.
Right.
Okay. So first get your job. That is very important, and then look into what you would probably do. Rural development. Well, bachelor civil and energy. What was your civil bachelor?
Electrical, sir.
Uh, not really, to be honest.
Personally, I have seen few courses, sir, like sustainability, sustainable development, and public policy. These all come under this kind of work I have done. I mean, I have this kind of experience. So
you can also look into public. You mentioned public administration. Would it be something which is might be a long shot, but just give me a second here. Atlas University, they have few programs which is public policy administration.
okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen, sir.
Yeah, public, but lot of it's not easy. You will really have to study. Look at the course curriculum actually and see if this is something which you might be interested.
Okay, sir.
And
I'll check, sir.
check it and talk to Anil sir if okay.
Okay, sir.
And I'll try to be here for the next 2 or 3 times a week, but okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Ajay, take care. Amrita,
Hi, Gautham sir. Good evening.
good evening, Amrita. I've seen you a couple of times joining and exiting. I think you were.
Yeah. Actually, I was working simultaneously, and I had to pick up some meetings in between.
That's
and
fine.
there were a lot of students, so I thought I'll connect later.
Yeah, that's fine. Where are you from, Amrita?
I'm from Mumbai.
You're from Mumbai. Are you in touch with Raj? I see Raj has joined, so probably.
Yes. I've been in touch with Raj, and actually, one of my cousin also recently applied for study visa. She got it approved a couple of days back. Gurmeet.
Oh, yeah, you're also Gurmeet's cousin. Okay, Parvinder just I talked to him like about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah. So please, Amrita, how can I help you, Betty? So what is your age?
My age is 34.
34.
I'm single, and I'm a chartered accountant by profession. And I do have like more than 10 years of post-qualification experience.
What is your
Especially-
title?
Sorry?
What is your job title?
I'm a senior manager taxation into global tax profile. So looking into, tax compliances of various jurisdictions or multiple jurisdictions.
Okay, but is it in India jurisdictions or?
No. So globally,
Globally.
multiple countries, more than 50 countries.
That is very good. And where do you work? Company? If you mind asking.
I work with RMX. It's into logistics. So currently I'm working with them, but I do have Big Four experience also. So I've worked with EY and KPMG in the past, again in the similar, tax profile. So actually Canada has been kind of my long-term dream, but I never got chance to apply earlier. And I was trying the normal route, I appeared for general IELTS. I got 7 band. But because of age factor, total CRS is not fitting in, and CRS cutoff is quite high. So that is why I kind of thought of maybe I could think of alternative study route to take a break for a year and pick up some program.
Okay. When you're a chartered accountant, we've had many students who studied same like Gurmeet. She is into advanced accounting. Right?
Yeah.
We have many students approved, but Unfortunately, a couple of refusal as well. There was one very good student, Sashi. He's also a chartered accountant who was refused, but we have many. But I don't want to risk anything with you. I would probably advise you to look into MBA finance as a priority.
Look into what? Sorry, your voice was cracking a bit.
MBA in finance, anything related to masters in finance or business and masters in MBA finance, masters in business.
Okay, but are there 1 year options available for that? Because I was looking out and there are like 2 years courses. I can't really, afford to put in 2 years of my time taking a break from my steady career. And so I need something which is really short term. And I was also looking out for something if there are any courses into global taxes, which can further, help me grow my career.
Fortunately, nothing in global taxes. You'll find very generic programs which are more into, planning on those courses. But again, you already have many years of work experience. This situation may, going for these colleges, I wouldn't probably risk that.
Okay.
Fortunately, it is. It is more about how the program, it is not, remember there's two sides of the coin, unfortunately. One is you're applying for a study visa and the program choice and the future career point. That is what you have to experience. That is one side of the coin. The other side is basically, you want to come to Canada, get education, get points, Canadian work experience. Legally, the government of Canada officially is offering a pathway for international students studying where they live. Okay, so fortunately, very limited money. Look into Laurier University. This is in Waterloo, but
okay.
Unfortunately, admissions are very competitive, and for masters, they do not work with international with
Okay.
That is something which you will have to look into and see what is happening. Okay.
And so what are the chances if I try for PNP? I mean, based out of your experience, if I just try the simple general process and try PNP, what is the probability of getting through?
If it was so easy, there would have been so many people who are already through PNP. Most PNP require a validated, employer supporting them, and very few provinces have INP, right?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, you are in a situation where you will have to invest your time in studies so that you get points. Remember, you are 34, and you should have a support from the employer for the provincial foundation. Yeah. Okay. So long path. It's not easy. I am 48 now, and many years ago when I was 30, I applied for my study. Right, so 2 years I had to give my time. Look into, I think there might be few options. Look into Ryerson University. They have 1 or 2 masters in 1 year masters, but unfortunately we cannot facilitate admission.
Okay.
They're now called Ryerson University changed.
Okay, I'll check that.
Okay, check it. If you don't take a break, you might be able to complete your MBA in about 16 to 18 months in some, in BC, the West. Let me check in with some of our students and institutions your program, but still the tuition fees will be the same, right? Because So 1-year course, if you really want a 1-year program, then you could do what Gurmeet has done, advanced accounting, but you're already a chartered accountant and the program might actually be,
I think it's difficult to justify my profile and picking up that particular course, and it's
Exactly.
not directly related. Yeah.
Your work experience is overqualified for all that. You're no longer into accounting. I think there's no taxation programs, unfortunately. The only program what I see is MS in finance or MBA in finance.
Okay.
Be in touch with Raj, and if you find anything, do share with him, and we can discuss. I'll be happy to help you irrespective of our partner institutions not being paid or not.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Sampath, and I think we have Sampath here. Sampath, are you here, Sampath?
Hi, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm good, Sampath. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, sir. I have a few questions regarding the SOWP, sir.
Sure, Sampath. Yes, please.
Actually, after approving my wife visa, how many days after I can apply for the SOWP, sir?
So I think we discussed today earlier, you can apply. Generally, we advise students to apply, after the student studies.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So because after she landing in Canada, I can apply, or maybe after getting the visa approval, I can apply for the SOWP.
So we advise for the best. You really don't want to risk. What is the requirement for the spouse open work permit? Did you check in the CIC website? I'm sure you talked to Anil many times and asked the same question many times.
Not many times, sir. Recently, after 2-3 days back, only one time I asked about this one, sir.
Sure. Let me show you. If you look at the requirement here, okay, let's look in. Look into the requirement here.
Okay, sir.
The requirement is that the person should be enrolled in a full-time course and studying in Canada.
Okay.
Okay. So here, so we always advise the person, if you don't want to risk, the best advice is to have your wife start a study. You're an international student who can apply for the spouse open work permit.
Okay.
Spouse and common law partner of a skilled worker or international student. So when does your wife become an international student? When she's enrolled in an institution and when she started her studies.
Okay.
Then you will be eligible for work permit. We've had a student many years ago, right? Very nice person. Later on, his wife actually got the visa approved. He already got his PR now as well. So he was a student in University of Kolluri. He got his visa.
Okay.
And immediately he applied for his wife.
Okay.
He was still in India.
Oh.
Okay, so after that, the visa was refused.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. So here, if you're into, so what the reason for the refusal was? They said, though you have a study visa,
Mm-hmm.
your wife is not yet enrolled, is not pursuing your studies.
Mm-hmm.
So again, there are many students who are approved. Just to be on the safe side, we always advise the students, the primary applicant, start the studies, and once they have the study permit, right? When your wife lands in Canada, she will receive a study. And based on that study permit, we can apply for your dependent visa.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been married, Sampath?
2 years are going to be 2 years.
That's good. Things are very important, Sampath, when we talk about the spousal work permit. One,
Okay, we have one kid also, sir.
that is very good. So relationship, right? How long have you been married? How long have you lived together as a wife and husband? Do you have children? Right? It shows that you have a genuine relationship. Second, finances. What is the source of? Are you able to support yourself? Will you be able to support yourself? Okay. What are the sources of income? Do you have consistent income? Do you have consistent? Do you have substantial savings? So financials are very.
Okay, sir.
So, but again, in all my career, right? It is. I think Canada 23. This is my 23rd year. With CIP, I started, and Canada I'm doing for 13 years. And everybody eventually gets the visa. First time about 70% approval. Sometimes bad luck, visa refused, reapply, they get. And sometimes very bad luck, we had 1 or 2 students who we had to apply for third time. They were approved. Worst case, you will get your PR. But again, as if your relationship is good, finances are good, you're not giving. Okay. So
Yes,
be
yes.
with Anil sir, keep me posted what is happening. And very important first that your wife gets the visa, because as I said as well, 70 to 80% approval for study visas. This cross. I hope she has good academics. Let's look forward to her visa. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Sir.
Yes,
What is
thank you, sir.
job and salary, something?
Actually, constantly, previously, I'm working in Dubai, sir.
Oh.
So I have some family things to do in India. So I visited India now.
You are also visiting India. That is good. Sir.
Yeah, sir. So previously, last 5 years, I'm in Singapore, sir.
You're in Singapore. Yeah. So important that you apply for your visa from India.
Yeah.
Okay. If possible, but not from Dubai.
Yeah. Okay, sir. That's why. So I just want to know only what is the stat. I want to do standby. What's the documents? So
financials. Make sure that you have good financials. If you have good salary, good source of income, and 6-month bank statement.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay. We'll talk, and I'll talk to Anil, and I'll also get caught. Okay.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Take care.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Sampath, and enjoy your trip in India.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Ekkada, Sampath?
Nizambad, sir.
Nizambad. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that is good.
ఫస్ట్ టైం సార్ మీతో మాట్లాడడం చాలా నుంచి ట్రై చేశాను కానీ కుదరలేదు
Unfortunately, నేను కూడా ఇండియాకి వచ్చిన సంపత్ చాలా రోజుల తర్వాత it's been almost about 3 years I have not been to India, and unfortunately డాడీ కొంచెం మంచిగా లేకుండే తర్వాత my brother got high BP and brain stroke, so I have not been able to much here. Today is actually my first day in the office when I'm actually sitting and talking on the Zoom extensively. A couple of times I was here. Today, I think it's almost about 4 hours since I'm talking. We started about.
చూసాను సార్ మీరు ఈరోజు మెసేజ్ చూసి మీతో మాట్లాడదామని చెప్పి కాల్ చేశాను.
That's sure, Sampath. Then I'll give it. So let me know. Any Anil or myself will be here.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, brother. Okay. I think Karthik.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Karthik.
Good evening, sir.
Karthik from Chennai?
Karthik from Tamil Nadu, sir.
Yes, Tamil Nadu. You're not in from Chennai. Which city, Karthik?
Sir, I'm from Dindigul, sir, near to the famous temple city, Madurai.
Ah, okay. Long time, Karthik. Yes, tell me.
Sir, how are you doing, sir? It's really nice talking to you, sir. Because I don't know that you are here. I recently saw your post, sir, that you came to India for a visit. I thought you are in Canada, so I didn't connect with you, sir.
Yeah, Sunil, thank you very much, Sunil, as well. Yes. Yeah, Karthik, tell me, Karthik, long time, what is happening with you? And, I really hope that your loan will be approved.
Sir, you asked me to get into Canada this May intake, I think, sir. In Durham University in college for data analytics course.
Oh, you are this
So,
Karthik. Okay, there was another Karthik I was talking. Yeah. So you and your sister, right, Karthik? Or that was Srinivas? Oh, I might have confused that. Please tell me that.
sir, no, sir, that I am the person that you are thinking, sir. The person who got admits and who cannot able to get into Canada because of issues with loans. I am the same person, sir.
Oh, no. There was another Karthik who was in, who was in Canada, and he and his sister applied. So anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir.
tell me, Karthik, what's happening?
Sir, I got admits from Loyalist and Lambton. In Loyalist, it's global project management, and in Lambton, it's project management in information technology, sir. I have a small doubt, sir. Like, I have my bachelor's in Bachelor of Engineering in Mechanical. I have experience of around 4 years in IT as an automation test analyst. Right now, I'm choosing a course from project management, sir. Does it add any value
So
to
what
my
is your current job, Karthik?
Sir, currently I'm working as an automation test analyst, sir. Software tester. Uh, yes, sir.
And your bachelor's, what is your bachelor's?
Mechanical engineering, sir.
And how do you see your future?
Sir, I want to become a DevOps engineer in upcoming years, sir. And in the long run, I want to become a project manager.
Okay. So see the problem, and how many years of work experience do you have, Karthik?
So right now I have 4 years of experience.
4 years of experience. Okay. See, project management, it is a relevant project management, general program, generic or project management IT, but it is a generic program, and it is sometimes it is lottery, Karthik.
Yeah, okay, sir.
A technical program is always easy to explain. For example, you go into data analytics, or you're into, if you're looking into career as a software developer, maybe computer application development or web design and development as a full stack developer, that is easy to explain. But project management, it's a generic course, many approvals, but sometimes no logic and refusals, Karthik, and I hope it will work out. And did you take a 2-year program?
Yeah, yes, sir. Of course, in both the colleges.
Okay. Yeah. Lambton for which intake?
Sir, it's for fall 23, and Loyalist is also for the fall 23.
Okay. Generic program, Karthik, and I hope it works out, to be honest. I kind of, I would probably invest more in a technical program, but given your bachelor's, it might be difficult for you to get into some technical programs. But project management, no. As I said, we have many approvals, but some refusals as well.
Sir, I spoke with Arun, sir, and he told me the same. Like, I can choose courses that is relevant to my current expertise, or I can go with some courses which is having some connections with my designations. So I
Yes.
cannot able to take some technical stuff like data science or other things. So that is why I'm thinking about to take
Because
project
you
management.
have 6 years of experience project management. You could also, in worst case, you could look into if you were planning a career as a software developer, right? If you are planning a career as a software developer, then you could go into web design and development. But if you are not, then project management is relevant. I mean, I'm not saying it is not relevant, and we have many students approved visas, and I hope you will be the lucky one and it will work out. But but I would, if there was an option, I would have actually invest my money in technical, because project management you can actually get an external project management certification hardly for $1,000, right? You need to spend $30,000 for project management certification.
Of course not, sir.
So that's my perspective. When you are investing so much of money and loan and everything, right? From that perspective, it should add value to what you're doing. But it's okay.
Sir, I would be seeing myself as a project manager in the long run, but
if you are passionate and this is truly what you want, go for it. Okay. I don't want to, I don't want to frighten you saying that, but I'm just giving you thoughts. You're very close to Prabhu. You have been with us for almost 2 years now, right?
4 years, 3.5 years, sir.
0.5 years. So I just really, with all my heart, I want you. I would love if I was the visa officer, I wouldn't even have thought, but unfortunately, I'm not. So let's hope for the best. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
I will try my best, sir. So right now I completed my DevOps certifications from AWS and also. So to be honest, I just want to get into Canada, sir. That's why I took project management, so that I can study a bit and I can focus on my career goals. So I can get my certifications and current skills. I can update that. So I can, to be honest, learning in 2 different phases, like spending some money for getting into Canada, and on the other side, I am improvising my skills. So this is what I am trying to do, sir.
Yeah. Abhinav.
Hello, sir.
Abhinav, beta, yeah, thanks for being here. It's been almost about 3 or 4 hours now, I think, right? Kab shuru kiya tha, Abhinav?
Actually, I don't remember that time, sir, but not an issue. I can stay here, sir.
In the Zoom, I think, Abhinav.
No problem, sir. I can stay.
Yeah. So, Conestoga में project management IT open है May के लिए? Can you check in if it is offered from May or it is only for September?
Can you repeat the program name, sir? Hello.
Okay. So, Karthik, just hold on a second. Let me talk to Sunil meanwhile. Okay. Sunil?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir, I shared the things with you, which you asked that at that point. I don't have that details. I shared in the that detail in message with you. Can you suggest the course again, sir?
Okay. Partner with design, technical, and business teams to requirements for cross-channel user-facing digital experience. Deputy Manager Digital, yeah. Yeah, Anilji wants to join here. Sorry. So, see, the problem is your title is an issue, right? Deputy manager.
Yes, sir.
You can look into. And you already have an MBA, right, Sunilji?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pain when you have an MBA, to be honest. You know, the title is a pain.
Okay. Sir, anything in business analytics or business analysis?
When you are a deputy manager, you are moving away from management role to technical role, which might not really work out well from the visa perspective.
Okay.
Right? That is the only issue here.
And the consulting type of profile?
There is one program I'm not sure which might be, but again, see, the problem is actually, you know, let me show you. You are 38 and you need provincial nomination. 2 programs.
Yes, sir.
SAS Polytechnic of Hair, they have a program which is technology management.
Yes, sir. I've seen that.
Right? That is one option you could look into. Right? Where, you know, it's a bit of a same program, but again, look at the curriculum and see what you can justify from being here. Technology management, you know, as a deputy manager, it is in one of your roles, right? That is one. Second, SAS में जो है, you know, it helps you with the PNP. You can also go for generic. अगर कोई options नहीं है, तो you can go for it. But Conestoga College में digital solutions management. Right, this is a 2-year program, and check this program.
Sure.
Yeah, might be somewhat relevant, but again, Ontario PNP, you know the situation.
Okay, sir.
Now, I'll share you this link. You check in, and we can connect next week.
Okay.
I'll send you this link. देखिएगा.
Okay. Sir, Anil sir also recommend energy management. Is it the right thing for me?
You are into IT, right?
No, sir. Actually, I am from oil and gas field. BE mechanical and MBA in oil and gas energy.
Ah, okay. I was thinking that you are into IT deputy manager. Then energy management.
Profile is kind of automation. Yeah.
Sorry, you said to me that you.
Profile is kind of automation project. Yeah.
Automation. And look into process quality engineering, right? Energy management is a good option if you is also a good option if you have good academics. Okay, that's not when you said automation, I thought software automation. Sorry.
No, sir. It's machine automation.
Machine automation. Look into energy management and process quality, please.
From which institute, sir?
From Conestoga, they have energy management and process quality engineering.
Process quality.
Yeah, and NYIT energy management hai, but it might be difficult because of your. I'm sorry, I thought NYIT energy management. Okay.
So UIC also offers the same. UIC, University of.
Yeah, let me just send you this link. There's a lot of background noise, Sunil, aap shayad bahar ho.
Okay.
Yeah. Look into this as well. I just shared you this link, and let's connect another time. Okay. I'll have to wrap up, Sunilji. I've been for almost about 4 hours now.
No, I can understand, sir. You are speaking since last 4 hours, more than 4 hours. I can understand your pain. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, I'm
Thank you for
copying
your
this links what I've just shared you for NYIT and Process Quality Engineering. You can look in Conestoga College as well. Process Quality Engineering.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Sure. You'll have a good night.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Mohit and Akash.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mohit. Mohit, if you don't mind, yeah, just give me a second.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, yes, please, Akash and Mohit. Akash.
Hi, sir. I think I'm speaking to you for the first time.
Yes, nice talking to you, Akash. Yes, please. Where are you from, Akash? Karasima?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Okay. Telugu, Akash?
Telugu.
Telugu. Yes, please. Yeah, please tell.
Okay, I've applied for Conestoga College from CIP itself. Anil Bro is taking care of my application. Actually, నేను సెప్టెంబర్ ఇంటేక్ లాస్ట్ సెప్టెంబర్ ఇంటేక్ కి అప్లై చేశాను, బట్ దట్స్ ఫర్